As you enter, there's a little ring on the bell above the door, and a sign welcomes you to Gibraltar's Wares.
Isn't that a country in Europe?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's a overseas territory. Anyway,
We return to the adventuring party.
Okay.
Sneak around. Sneak.
Okay, they're coming.
Run away. Run away.
That's the first time I've just like had fun with a match in a long time.
Okay, fabulous. Welcome. And to start us off, Ken, as the individual with the higher constitution between you and Uzair, you are the first one to awake. I don't have a campfire model that has the fire on, but you were waking up to the sound of tea going off, like a teapot, the beep sound. As you wake up, let me just rotate this. You can see that your items you've been ransacked, but nothing appears to actually be missing. Everything's still there, and you can tell that the teapot being used right now is in fact from among your guys' items. Ken is awoken to see your monster form trying to make tea. Please give me a general dexterity roll for that.
I rolled a 16.
Okay, congratulations. You're successfully making tea as this giant, black beast.
Yeah. Can you see it, like, sitting down in front of a teapot with a fire just warming up some tea? It doesn't seem to have made notice of you just yet.
Okay, well, he's awake. He looks over. He sees the beast, and actually, I'm going to roll an insight check for myself.
Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a 17.
What are you trying to identify specifically?
I'm trying to identify if he's feral and like sniffing at the tea, or if he's actually like trying to make the tea intelligently.
Okay, so are you trying to stop him from doing that?
No. He's
no,
looking.
I'm asking seven.
Oh.
Nope, he can try.
Okay, so in general, when I'm talking an insight check,
Yeah.
I have a DC 10 if they're not trying to do something.
Okay.
So you pass the DC 10, so you can tell that he is genuinely and earnestly trying to make tea, and is pleased that he has succeeded in doing it.
Okay, well, he relaxes a little bit, and he'll kind of sit up, grab his head, like, oh, I'm sorry for hitting you. And just kind of looks over at him.
As you speak up, the beast almost mechanically turns its head towards your direction. As it gets up from its sitting position onto its legs and arms, as it just looks you down, probably towering you a head or two.
Morning. Is it morning? Do you have breakfast?
Yes, it is early morning.
Okay. Well, he actually said that in character.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, oh, is it morning? Oh. Do you have breakfast? Do you want breakfast? Are you okay? I know you're kind of mad yesterday.
Uzair made him kind of mad yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm still asleep.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
One.
Okay, so no, you're just completely under. You're having the best sleep of your goddamn life.
Was that a nat 1?
No, that's
that was
The exhaust.
That's a nat 3.
The exhaustion nearly dying just keeps you asleep.
Not nearly. I did die.
Oh, you did die.
Yeah.
The exhaustion of dying is keeping you asleep.
Yep.
As I just like, what's your character's name again, Ken?
Well, Well, he hasn't introduced himself to your character yet.
Yeah, I'm just for description purposes. I'm gonna say your name.
You could say Brother Candle or a Honto.
Okay. As he looks you down, Brother Kendrell,
Andrew?
as its lips kind of just open as one row of teeth pull back and another. As you just stare down to its maw as you look up to it.
Make sure to check the volume on that.
Yep, got it.
Yeah, I'm doing that. It's really loud.
So, Brother Candle's playing a little lute there, or it's an ocarina, and no, I'm just kidding. That's not.
As its maw opens, as you hear something try to force its way out. It's visceral, almost tearing. As you hear a loud gag from this beast. As it like shivers and shakes, flinching almost. And then it steps back from you.
Hey, you okay?
It lowers its body almost to your height. As it takes another step back. As you hear the loud sound of metal scraping against metal. As almost like a cylinder forces its way through the flesh in its mouth, pointing its way at you. The beast shaking, almost in pain.
Are you gonna do anything, Ken?
Yeah.
Oh. Hold on, I'm trying to.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a skill related to this that you could.
Yeah.
Well, no. I was looking for a certain thing that I didn't have yet. He will, it's like just. Does he look hurt, or is he like reacting to like the wounds from battle?
It seems like
So the wounds from yesterday, the ones you gave it, are healed by now.
Yeah.
Okay, am I
Thank
able
God for
to
natural
determine
regeneration.
what's bothering it?
That would be a medicine check.
Okay, he'll approach closely. He's like, I'm sorry about yesterday. Can I see what's going on? And he'll attempt a medicine check. Come on, Gil.
I will actually counter roll to that because of just the state I'm in.
Okay. Do a strength check. Just a general strength check.
Okay. Just
And then you'll have to do either a strength or a dex check against that.
Oh, I'll do Dex.
I have advantage on strengths.
From what?
My beast form
Because-
has advantage
yeah,
on all
yeah.
strength checks.
Okay.
Okay, just a flat Dex check.
Yep.
Alright.
I have a total of 18.
I'm hitting the button. It's rolling, and I have a total of 18.
All right. So I'm gonna say that means Ken is allowed to do his medicine check.
And the medicine check was a 17.
Okay. So you don't know enough about what's going on in its body, like past what you can see, to identify the exact problem. However, you can tell that the cylinder that's trying to force its way out of its mouth is catching on its throat. Like you can see it like pulling against the flesh there.
Okay.
So whatever that's doing, it is not good for the beast.
Yeah, no. Okay, now that I see that, and it's like, oh crap. And then whatever happens to him, F it, he's going to go for that and try to help.
As you approach it and check up on it, it takes another step back away from you, almost trying to just make distance. As it stance itself a bit defensively, just cautiously.
Excuse me, we are having technical issues. Please return in a few minutes. Intermission.
Okay, so what he's going to try, here's hoping thematically, is he's going to prepare something, but he's going to like lower his head a little bit and kind of hold up his palm and kind of offer up his palm to like a toothless hiccup moment.
Yeah. As you do that, the beast
Okay.
kind of like...
roll animal handling.
yes, good idea.
Come on. Okay, that's an 18.
Are you resisting it?
I am not going to opt... Actually, I am going to opt to resist it, because it's more of a counter roll against my...
Okay, that would be a wisdom save.
Yes, which is 9.
All right, animal handling check confirmed. The beast offers itself to Ken for patsies.
As you put your hand out, it like takes a little bit of a step forward, again using its hands to hold itself up. A little bit staggered in its movement and its walk. As instead of pressing like its forehead, it kind of just presses itself closer to you. Like it brings itself close to you. And then it puts its shoulder to your arm. As you just touch its shoulder, you can feel an uncomfortableness in the contact with your hand. It's the metallic skin of its body almost writhing and wriggling under your hand.
And as the sorry, go on.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
Oh no. As the contact is made, he doesn't recoil. He doesn't like react. He's like a warm presence and he smiles. And you feel an energy entering into you as he casts heroism into him, imbuing it with bravery. Immune from being frightened, at least for a minute.
Also, temporary hit points. Yeah.
Yeah.
Temporary hit points. As its head turns down towards yours. As the gagging noise, the forcing behind its throat kind of stops. As the cylinder in the back of its mouth starts reeling back into its throat. And as it looks down at you with almost eyeless stare, its jaws close one by one by one. And the beast collapses before you.
Very fitting music for a beast collapsing.
It's a tender moment.
Well, this isn't like passing out, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as it does so, a little bit of a short moment passes. Just a short pause as the metallic skin almost seems to consume the beast itself. It grows over every inch of its body. And retracts down to the form of a young woman, completely passed out.
All right, well, he's definitely going to get like a blanket or something and try to cover her. Ma'am, you okay?
Yeah. There is no response. She's out of it.
Okay, he'll put like a pillow or something under her head and keep the tea warm for the moment.
Right.
Yeah.
Thankfully, there was a spare pillow in the tent, so you don't have to lose one.
Yeah, because someone ran away.
That's definitely what happened. That's what happened. Yep. That body. That was a minor illusion that they just left there.
Yeah.
So, can you describe this woman?
She's relatively young. She doesn't look too old. She's probably like in her early 20s. Very unnatural looking, long white hair, streaks from her head down. As currently she is unclothed.
Oh.
But on her arms, from her fingers to her elbow are these black gauntlets, almost made of like plate mail, on both of her arms, and they seem to be fused to her skin. And on her back, where your spine is, there's also like a line of pitch black metal, like the beast's body.
Well, definitely covered up, and definitely kept comfortable.
Yeah, and her skin is unusual. It's pale. It's unnaturally pale. It's something's missing from it. Not pigment, but something is just not there. And there's one more detail.
Well, I haven't rolled a perception check yet.
And yeah, I'm just giving a description for everybody.
Yeah.
And on top, and at the top of her head are two long, straight ears, a little bit flopped due to her having passed out, but you do notice them.
Yeah, he kind of freezes. Are those real? I mean, would he recognize what she is?
That's up to you. Up to you, the player.
Okay, for now he'll just keep quiet, but just kind of staring now.
Yeah,
If you're in the woods,
I've got nothing more sure I can add.
it's safe to come back. He kind of calls out just in case. You're not going to get beaten to a bloody pulp. I promise?
Unfortunately, Cubic cannot hear you. They have fled beyond hearing distance.
I'm very far away.
It was worth a try.
Just never stopped running.
I mean, I had to stop at some point. I had to go into a trance.
What was your performance check on the T, by the way?
So they did a...
It was 16.
Okay.
17, 16, something like that.
Yeah. So it's
So pretty
decent
good.
tea. It's not like magical or anything, but it's quality tea.
Well, this will probably be a tradition. Stir.
Every time the monster comes out, it makes tea.
He will.
Monster tea.
So he will go check on the other Mr. Sleepyhead and see how he's doing.
Okay.
I will mute myself.
Are you waking up, Uzair, or are you just like looking at him?
Slap! Wake up! I'm kidding. Nope.
5 more minutes.
Come on. What's the plan? What's happening?
Hey, you all right? Kind of nudges him a little.
No, I don't want to go to school. I want to go back to sleep.
Okay, you can sleep, and I'll find some breakfast, all right?
I just said nothing. I immediately fall back asleep.
Classy.
So you're a school kid?
Oh no, just like in a deep sleep, in a deep
It's a
dream.
dream. All right, well,
Lumi, could you have assumed that I went hunting before I came to steal her tea?
I mean, you went to eat something, but it's not like you brought the remains back with you.
Fair enough.
Yeah. All right. So with him asleep again, I guess we're passing even more time.
yeah. Just
Okay.
he's keeping watch. He doesn't want to abandon them.
All right. We do a short rest of 4 hours, you think?
Sure.
4 hours later.
I-
All right, so you wake up. Uzair specifically. After enough time, your patron's like, "Get the hell up! I told you to investigate the source of the magic disturbance, and you just let them walk away."
Really? Well, if you hadn't noticed, there was a big, ugly beast made of iron killing me.
Yeah, and where is that big ugly beast, huh? Where'd it
I
go?
don't know. It ran off with the stupid drow.
Yep, and you're welcome to thank me for that. Anyway.
Do I see him talking to nothing?
Yes, you can see him talking to himself.
The comedy that is right
Okay.
there next to him.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Brother Candle, was it?
Yes, well remembered.
Oh God, everything hurts. I'm just feeling it. Oh God.
I know. But
Stop whining, you old baby. You got 12 hours of sleep. That heals all wounds.
still
It
aches and
doesn't mean the
pains.
pain. I turned to Brother Candle and said, "Are you okay? I'm sorry for blood. I'm sorry for using you as a human shield."
No, I didn't mind. I was trying to stop the poor guy, but someone was a little trigger happy, but it happens.
Also
No
sorry
one
for
in particular.
also sorry for shooting a gun next to your ear.
That was an interesting sound.
8 hours of sleep. He got 8 hours of sleep. It heals all wounds.
No, but it's still right.
Can I see the extremely naked woman next to me?
Who's covered, by the way,
So they are
modestly?
covered in a blanket. You don't get to see that they're naked. You just see them in a blanket. They are behind a bush, but you get to like see a little of them.
No.
Hey,
I turned to her and I turned to her, take a look at her, and I turned to. I said, "Did she save us? Why is she out here in the middle of nowhere?"
and in response, he asks, "Hey, Nevlon, what is that?" And he points. I mean, I know it's a woman, but what is that?
Can I like do some stuff check to see if I know what this is?
Yeah. No. Do a. I believe that'd be survival check.
Survival? I do not have good survival. I have a +0.
Well, that sucks.
Hmm.
14. Okay. You don't know the specific details, but you can tell that it's a rabbit woman.
A rabbit woman.
Yep.
Is there a specific word for that?
There is, but you don't know what it is.
As a
Rabbit
well,
woman
it's,
works.
Well, it's a rabbit woman of sorts. Is she okay? She seems hurt.
And-
Does she seem hurt?
And he takes a step back, and he's like, that confirms it. That was the beast. And he kind of points to her.
I immediately get up and go like, what?
No,
I
she's...
pull out my gun.
No, hold on. It maybe that time of, where she's having a hard time, so maybe she was lashing out. Let's let her sleep, and maybe we can talk about this, all right?
All right, I put my gun back.
Oh.
So all the yelling has woken up Seven, so you're awake again.
I
Is Seven
kept your
here?
tea warm.
7, you muted.
Oh, Seven's muted.
I was mudded, my bad.
It was sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
As you two speak loudly to each other, it kind of stirs me as I kind of turn around with my eyes like wide and open. And as my eyes open up, you kind of sense just something off. From how my body moves. It's a little bit unnatural, a little bit puppeted. And as I move and I wake up, I kind of flop over to the side. The cover's barely covering me. As I immediately see you two, and my eyes just widen.
Wait, are you still speaking?
Yeah, you guys. I'm giving you a chance to say anything before I do.
Now, can I notice now that she's naked?
Yes, you can.
Yes.
Yeah. So I immediately turn around and I take out cloak and I take out my cloak and give it to Brother Can. Like, please give her this. Like completely.
Well, no, you can here. You can give it to her. Just she's already covered. Just here. Just
Yeah.
Here.
Alright, I try as hard as possible not to look, just complete other direction as I walk to her and I give my out.
As you like hand her the cloak, she kind of just grabs it mildly aggressively. What are you, a virgin? As she puts it on.
Yes,
Well,
why?
that's but that's not a very nice thing to say. And like I kind of wait for her to put it on.
It's not nice because she goes, well, I woke up in the middle of the woods next to two men. What do you think my first idea was?
Well, you did beat us down pretty hard.
Yeah, you killed me.
Wait, what?
No, she didn't.
She pauses. I what?
You know, bash, angry, you know, and then you're like, sleepy time, and here you are.
There was also some other guy.
I have no. As she looks down at her hands, and she pauses.
Oh, I get the pun.
What the fuck is this?
What are your hands?
You notice also that there's just like the same metal that the beast was made of, just covering her arms in the form of like gauntlets, plate mail gauntlets. And she just looks down at her hands.
So that's not yours?
What did you do to me?
It was not
I put a
us.
blanket on you and a pillow under you because you were naked. That's what I did to you. What you did to us was a little harder.
Trust me, what you looked like before was much worse.
No, actually, I think. Never mind.
Go on. I'll go see. Boomy, can I take a roll to see if I remember the combat?
No, you can't.
Or like the memories flash by as they're talking about it. I still have no clue what you two are talking about.
Huh.
Well,
So you have no idea what happened here. It might be better to keep it that way now that I think about it.
well, she's asking, so I don't mind telling her the truth. If she needs to know she's a were-rabbit, you know, we can tell her she's a were-rabbit. Maybe it'll help her cope earlier.
Real quick, how old are you, Miss? What is your name?
Brother Candle?
No. The lady.
Oh, sorry.
You ask her for her name. Her mouth opens up and she's about to say something. And then she stops. Her mouth stays open, but no words come out. It looks like she's trying to say something, but the words just don't exist to her.
This is a problem.
What is my name? Ooh. Wait. As you see like her mind racing behind her eyes. As she gets up and she walks right up to the both of you. She has a cloak on.
No.
Yeah,
This
she's
is for
not-
other reasons.
She's not marching forward only.
This is for other
Oh,
reasons.
right, for other reasons.
Yep.
Yes. She walks up to the both of you. What are your names?
Well, I'm glad you asked. My name is Nevlon Aster.
You can call me Brother Candle, ma'am.
Are you gonna like back away or anything, Ken?
Oh, no, he's frozen. He's like, it's like one move and I'm dead.
You're like a
kind of
deer in
fear.
headlights.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Who am I?
He said you were rabbit girl, right?
Yep, you're a rabbit girl. That's all I know. Okay, so can I like sit down with everybody and like tell her the events that happened? Like
Yeah. So we'll just say there was a recounting of events of the fight itself and like the approach and all that.
Yeah.
So you know the facts of the situation, you just don't remember it.
I don't know the
happening.
detail. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I get very angry remembering about what that drow did.
That goddamn
As
drop.
you-
You were so close to getting knocked out, and he just bailed.
As you describe everything, she sits there attentively listening. I was like an eyebrow raised. And she waits for you to finish your story. And you talk to her how she killed you, your little party member fled and everything. And then she just sits there. She goes to put her hands to like cross her fingers, and just the gauntlets kind of get stuck between each other as she like instinctually just flinches them away. You're telling me? I still don't get it. That doesn't tell me who I am.
Well, guess I'll just have to find out later.
When it doesn't tell me who I am, but and you're telling me that I turned into this monster.
It happens. Is this your first time?
I don't know. Is it? She seems more to be asking the question to herself than you guys.
Yeah.
Can I tell what time it is? Like, but judging.
Yeah.
by the
So
time-
it was morning when the first waking up happened. That's 4 hours. That's about noon now.
So I kind of look up and say, well, we better get going. Other monsters might be lurking around. And I'd like to find that stupid drow that ran like a coward. I assume you two can go together. I'll be heading off. I try to go separately from every...
I can accompany you. I don't have to stay here. I'm sure she's fine on her own. So, yeah, no, I can help go with you. It's fine.
I don't think that a rabbit girl with no memory is fine on her own. If we're going together, we should bring her with her, if she wants to, that is.
Oh, we don't
Okay.
want to burden her,
Um,
you know.
Just as an aside, when you woke up, you looked around, right? Seven? Like you
Yes.
checked out the area. Can you do a perception check for me?
Sure, I can make a perception check.
Is there a monster in the bush?
No, there's not another
Another
monster in the
monster.
bush. In fact, if you guys see it yourselves, then I won't even need a perception check.
I rolled
we-
a
Oh, wait,
flat 10.
wait. If I see it, I can just say it. I don't have to...
Yeah, you can just say it.
Oh, well, there's a fucking thing in, like, over there. In beneath the bush, there's, like, a wooden thing.
Gotta be more specific.
Okay, wait, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At square 5, 9, there's a thing.
Da-da-da-da.
Among Us.
Alright, so you guys know there is a hatch.
Invented.
I said, hey, what's that?
A
That's a
bush?
hatch.
Oh,
An illusion.
Push.
A hatch.
Should we check it out?
Why?
Wait, no, yeah.
I thought the wizard
Well-
guy went that way.
Out of sheer curiosity, I go over there, and I kind of check it out.
Fabulous. All right, so there's a wooden hatch in the door. It looks to have been abandoned a lot longer than the camp itself was, a few months.
Can I open it and see what's in there?
You're welcome to open it. Yeah.
Don't make me make a strength check.
No. I just need confirmation that you're doing it.
Yeah.
So you're doing it?
Yep, I'm doing it.
Yes.
All right, real quick, do a
Oh no.
Constitution check.
Oh god. Constitution check. Oh. Ew. That's not good.
So you inhale some dust. Like there's just a plume of dust that comes up when you open it, and you take 1d4 damage.
Alright. 1d4.
Is this you, or is it you and
You take 4 damage. So
Mild
you
damage
guys
with
you guys
dust,
get
I'm
to
gonna-
approach it after he does the gust of dust. So like that, you're not gonna like get blown into the face when you open the door. Because he already did it. Anyway, is anyone else going with him?
Will you be okay, ma'am? I mean, do you need a rest here for a bit?
I think I need a moment.
Oh, okay. And he'll give her space, but he won't abandon her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
So you're
give her
staying
space or
up- you're
getting her
staying
face
up
with-
top? You're staying
yeah,
up top
yeah,
then,
yeah.
Ken?
Okay,
Yes,
I'll stay
for
up
the
with-
moment.
All right, it's just you there then. All right.
So I look around for basically anything that I can find.
Well, there's a whole lot of stuff you can find. There's books, there's random like mechanical pieces, there's barrels, a chest, small bits of food, most of which is so laughably bad that like
Okay, I go to that like one chair with the magnifying glass on the desk and the paper. Can I go and read what's on it?
Yeah, so there are 3 different books, a map that's been curled up in the local area. There is a item list. That's a list of things that like reagents for something. It doesn't specify what. And then a spell scroll.
Ooh. I grab the map and the spell scroll. Can I see what the spell scroll is about?
Are you a wizard?
No.
Then no.
Okay.
So are you looking at to like nab everything? What are we talking about?
Oh yeah, I'm absolutely pocketing everything.
All right, I'll tell you what the 3 books are later when you have a chance to actually read them,
All right.
and then of course you have the reagents list. There's still the rest of the room.
Okay, then I guess go like the pile of books on the floor, I guess, and the little scroll that's there as well.
Okay. So this is another map. This one being a much greater area. It looks to be a seafaring chart. There's a bunch of books on spellcasting. You can tell that whoever was here was a wizard of some variety.
I got to write everything down. Reagents list, map, spell scroll, greater map.
You doing okay down there?
Yeah, you sure you don't want to come down here? There's a lot of stuff here. Could surely use help.
How do we know that's not someone's room? Is this? He calls over to the girl. Is this your room down here? You want to come see? Maybe it'll jog a memory.
He just takes a long breath. Maybe.
All right,
She just
so
gets
we're
up
going
and
down.
She walks over. And...
He's not. He's going to stay at the top.
Oh, you're staying up. Okay.
She, like,
He'll
takes
be
her
at the very top if he's needed, but he's letting her go down.
Kendall. As you notice her, like, just like kind of get up and try to start walking herself over. Her first few steps are a little staggered, a little bit just clumsy. as she tries to like balance
You're
herself
hanging
on her own on her own weight.
Look, you're the one who chose to run away, Cuba. I'm
No,
sorry.
it's fine.
Don't worry. After this, they'll be running into you.
No, it's fine. I'm perfectly happy just to watch.
Okay.
Are you okay? You're looking a little wobbly there.
Don't worry about it. As she makes her way down, is it like a staircase? Yes, staircase.
Yeah. So there's a staircase, and then the room. The room does not spark any hints of memory for you.
As
I'm gonna be doing that, by the way. Anytime you encounter a place that does spark a memory, I'll do that. You're welcome to add what those flashes are if you'd like, but this has no connection to you whatsoever.
She takes a sigh. Not really. Can I roll a perception check while I just kind of look around?
Absolutely.
I should have done that.
You're welcome to do that.
16.
That was a 15, you said?
16.
16, okay. And Zara, what are you looking at?
This is not nat. Not nat.
20. Okay. So, do you guys want to separate your perception checks or just have them together?
I said together is fine.
Up to you.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm basically asking if you, Uzair, would communicate what you find to Seven.
Yeah, I'm telling everything.
Okay. So, the room itself has actually been abandoned for a lot longer than the amount of dust would indicate. You're able to identify that from some like plant growth that it's been there for years, but some sort of magic has been keeping it from decaying quite as fast. The room itself has clearly been here for longer than you've been alive. Additionally, because of the 20, you're able to identify this being under the bed. Beyond that, everything else is just as it appears.
So can I kind of go into the corner and kind of secretly ask my patron, like, hey, do you know what's up with this girl and this room?
Yeah, Seven, are you gonna try and listen in?
Yeah, I can. I'll try.
Okay. Obviously, you can't hear the man in the wall, but do a perception check.
A perception check. Okay.
22.
Natural 20.
Wow.
Natural 20. Okay, so you are able to hear Uzair's part of the conversation. I'd normally have you roll against it, but you got a 20, and aggressor wins ties in my situation. So, Uzair, you're now talking to your patient.
Hey, do you know what's up with this girl and this room? You got any wisdom you want to throw on me?
Well, I recognize the beast a little bit. It's similar to these giant like metal whale things, but it is very different. As for the girl, I have no idea. It's not like I keep track of all of you people.
Well, thanks. Helpful as always. I say sarcastically. And kind of go back, and I searched up the thing under the bed.
All right, so you find a bound-up satchel.
Can I check what's inside it?
You have to remove the bindings first. So it'll take you a minute.
You go to start removing the bindings. I walk up to you and ask you, just go, hey, before you do that. I'm going to do an Arcana check, just in case.
All right, Arcana check.
I will come down to the bottom of the stairs now. Now I can watch the top, and I can watch these two.
Okay, so you're chilling.
Arcana is intelligence, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's 14.
You can tell that it's magic at all. You don't know what it is, but it is magic.
You don't relay that information.
Ah, it's magic. Well, that makes it all the more important to me as I keep trying to open it.
Okay, I will back up in case it's trapped.
Paranoia! Yeah! Alright. So, you successfully open the bag, and as you look into it, you don't see anything. It looks like a completely ordinary bag.
Fuck, I think I know what this is, but my character probably doesn't.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh. So, I don't want to use a pack slot on Detect Magic.
Well, Detect Magic would do a lot more than just the bag in this room, because this is like a whole ass magic room.
Alright.
Detect Magic gets blinded by a flashbang of everything.
Oh, no. None of the magic's that powerful in this room. But yeah, it's a lot of stuff in this room.
Alright. I cast Detect Magic.
Alright, congratulations. So, it tells you the kind of magic and also, like, what is magic. So within the room. So, going down the list. Your magic. You have a bunch of your stuff that is itself slightly magic, the spell book and all that.
Right.
For some reason, Seven's character is partially magic. But it's a magic kind that you don't recognize. You have no familiarity with it.
I am glowing.
The bag is magic, and you can tell that it's conjuration magic.
Okay.
Every single one of the books that were over here are magic. Specifically, they had illusion magic on them, but you can't tell the specifics of what the illusion is. The spell scroll, you can tell, is evocation.
Okay.
Let's see, going down the list. The walls themselves are enchanted. That's the preservation thing. It's a field generated by it. Okay, God, there was the fucking list. It's so long. This bottle is enchanted. Conjuration.
The bottle.
This broken bottle was magic, but while it is still enchanted, you can't get like what it is specifically. Scroll.
Oh my god!
Evocation, conjuration. There's a shitload of them.
Oh god,
illusion. The orb here is not a spell, but it is magic, so it doesn't have a school. And then the God, what was it? It was the fucking it was one of the barrels, but I can't remember which one of the barrels is also conjuration.
Okay. Man, this
I'll just decide it's this barrel. It's this barrel.
Okay, Cubic, you're not gonna be role playing for a lot longer. I'm about each and every one of these things. All right. So I guess I can't exactly carry the books. So I don't want to carry the scrolls either. I'll go to the barrel, I guess, and that bottle.
Holding the bag.
Okay, so you're going to the barrel first.
Yeah, and I'm pocketing the bag.
Oh, you pocket the bag.
As you go to pocket the bag, I'm gonna ask if I can take a look at it.
Yeah, sure. I know.
I'll let you continue your thing before.
Yeah, I'll go and check that bottle.
Okay. Yeah. So it looks like a bottle of water.
All right. Can I try? Can I sort of go to a corner and try pouring it out?
Sure. You try pouring out the bottle of water. What was that, Ken?
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Wait, I should have fucking drank it.
Okay, so you start pouring out this water, and you realize the level of water isn't getting any lower in the bottle.
Let's go, I'm keeping that. Are any of you thirsty?
I was scared that's gonna be a water elemental.
Oh my god, I should have really thought of that.
No, it was conjuration magic. I'm pretty sure an elemental is not conjuration.
That's fair, yeah.
Can I get a
It's
vibe?
conjuration to summon one, but it's not like once it's summoned. I don't think it's conjuration.
And if you're thirsty,
I don't think you want to drink conjured water.
really? Is that a thing?
So, conjured water in this context is completely pure, and pure water is actually toxic.
What? Alright.
You have to mix in a little bit of salt, or you will experience hyponatremia.
Okay. So I suppose I put that in my little thing as well. Whatever I used
You're
to
putting
carry.
it. You're putting it in the bag, or one of your old bags.
One of your own, one of my backpacks.
Okay.
I have a bag.
Yeah.
So Ken, you were going to do something?
I'm just going to say, is there any way to get a read on the room of who may have once known this or lived here, the purpose of it?
Well, you'd need to be able to identify some clues. The only clues you guys have solved so far is that it's a wizard.
Oh, so we know this is a wizard's area, but it's been abandoned for some time.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I try making my way over to a little barrel that you said was magical?
Okay, you're at the conjuration barrel.
I try opening it.
Okay, give me a strength check.
Why? Alright, strength.
I'm gonna leave. For a bit,
Oh, hell
maybe.
yes.
If you need me.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll ping you, Cubic. Love you.
I'm sorry, Cubic. This is revenge.
All right, so 18 is not sufficient to open the barrel.
Oh. I turn to Brother Candle like, hey, can you give me a hand here?
Okay. And he'll walk over and
Okay, so you're both gonna try
attack
opening this
roll
barrel.
or save. Yeah, this isn't going to work. But yeah, he'll go
This
over
would
and
be
help.
just strength, general strength check.
Alright.
Strength check.
I
You're
really
both
hope
doing one.
1, 2, 3. I have an 11. And that's with the
You
minus
still
1.
can't open the barrel.
Hey!
Okay, wait. Okay. I turn back. Can I grab like a? Oh right. Do I still? Oh no, I died. Can I like? Is there a pebble around?
No, but you could go out and grab some.
Alright.
Ma'am,
Can I just
would you
go-
like to try? Show him how strong a woman is, right? Right?
Oh come on, Brother Candle. She's a child. She just woke up. I doubt she can
You
help
don't
us.
know. It's just an offer, you know. Maybe she can shine and show her skill. And
What if she hurts herself? Okay, I guess I go up and like try to retrieve 3 pebbles.
All right, you get 3 pebbles.
Alright.
As you say that, can't. Wait, Candle, further Candle. As you like say like just you. As you say that, she just like looks at you, rolls her eyes, and just. I will do the little investigation check on the bag while that's happening.
Okay. Investigation, you said?
I said investigation, but
yeah, that's
yeah, I'll do
right.
investigation on the bag.
Okay. You investigate the bag.
Investigation and intelligence, right?
I believe.
Yes,
Okay, yeah,
intelligence.
that's oh yeah, I have okay. Plus that is a 14.
It's a bag. It's clearly been here a while. It looks like an ordinary leather satchel.
I turn to the girl saying, I doubt you can make sense of that magic, girl. And I enchant the 2. I use magic stone on the 2 rocks, and I kind of try to break the barrel open.
Okay, roll to hit.
Roll to hit. Okay.
Yeah, you can
I
miss.
am going to some other random part
That's a
of the
19
room.
to hit. Oh boy, do I?
Hits. All right, roll damage.
Okay, this is actually very low
I'm
damage.
moving away.
Oh, what? 3 damage.
So, fun fact, that is enough to break open the top of the barrel.
Oh, nice. Alright,
Bad
since
news. I don't have a token for this, so I'm gonna just use a skeleton.
Oh god.
I didn't think you'd be doing this.
Hey,
Where's my
gotta be
skeleton?
prepared, man. We're unique. We're special people.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I wasn't prepared for you to open the fucking barrel. Anyway, coming out of the barrel, the thing you thought was in the bottle, it is an elemental, not a water elemental. This is a wine elemental.
Ooh. Is it alive?
It is alive.
I don't know what elementals are, by the way.
It is not inherently aggressive. It comes out of the barrel, like blows up the barrel as it's coming out. But it
I'm
just
curious.
sort of stands there.
Why is there a skeleton in a barrel?
It's a wine elemental. It's not a skeleton.
Oh, it's not a skeleton. Okay.
I use
I just
magic.
didn't have a wine elemental icon.
Alright, I go, ah!
I don't know. I thought someone was barreling skeletons.
Yeah. So clearly this guy, whoever he is really into infinite sources of stuff. Can I try to get like some wine, like into, I don't know.
Just
you
lean
don't
forward
have any
and sip.
empty containers to put it in.
Alright. I was like, well, I guess if anybody needs wine, he's there. And then I should wrap this up quickly. Can I go over to the big old pile of scrolls and what seems to be a magical stone next to it?
That one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I? Yeah. Do I know? So I obviously know the scroll is evocation magic. This is illusion magic. I'm pretty sure. These scrolls. Or evocation.
No, so the illusion was on the books.
Ah.
None of the
Wait.
scrolls were illusion magic. All the scrolls were evocation, conjuration, or necromancy.
I guess I grabbed the illusion one. Any one illusion one.
There's no illusion scrolls.
Okay, the illusion book. I'm sorry, I'm not paying attention. The book.
There's a lot of those. All the spell books you saw earlier have illusions on them.
They have illusions on them?
Yes.
Go grab one.
Yeah, I guess I try and go grab one.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I just noticed the fucking chest.
Probably to make them illegible.
Yeah. So you open it, and it looks like a classic recipe book for cooking, like pies and stuff.
So yeah, I since I know like this is illusion magic, clearly that's not. So I just put it back and then I go to the chest.
Okay. I assume this chest.
Yep.
Okay. It just has some personal items, some clothing, some.
Alright.
Typical.
Wait, what was that book?
It's a recipe book, cooking book.
Oh, can I have
Want
it?
bro?
I might
Yeah,
be able to
sure.
pick some. All
All
right.
right. Congratulations. You have acquired the Apple's Guide,
Okay.
a cooking guide for all things Apple.
I tell everyone, feel
Mostly
free to
fine.
take anything. This place has been abandoned for many years. Clearly the guy's not coming back. Anyway, we should probably start heading to the village. I open up the map and said we should head here. Now that we actually have a map, we can go there.
Before we head off, there were a few things that I did want to check out myself.
Okay.
The little bag on the right side.
This one.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna just like this is as you guys are doing your other stuff. I'm just gonna go to the bag and I'm gonna open it.
Yeah. It has camping supplies. It looks like a kit that was thrown together for like a bug out kit. So you just like grab it and you'd be able to survive in the wilderness for a while. It has a few rations, a tent, some kindling. No flint and steel, but it's pretty obvious that the wizard would be able to start the fire.
Okay, I will take no, I'll take nothing of it. I like just like rummage through. I see nothing. Next to that is the table with the red orb.
Uzair, did you nab that?
No, I didn't actually.
Okay, yeah. There's a red orb.
Yes. I'm gonna do an Arcana check on it before I snatch it.
Go ahead.
12.
Okay. You can identify it as a magic source, something that provides fuel to magic spells. You don't know how, you don't know what it is, it's just, that's what it does.
I'm gonna nab it and put it in the satchel.
Okay.
In the satchel?
In your satchel? Like the one with the camping spot?
No, the satchel that I took from Uzair.
Oh!
From
Oh no.
from yeah.
Okay, so
no.
as you put it in the bag,
No.
the orb immediately turns gray. And
fucking
in its
broke it.
place, a bunch of gold appears.
A bunch of what?
No, you just instantly sold the thing.
Oh, it's one of those
No!
things.
The orb is still there. It's just drained of magic.
Oh.
No, that's such a waste.
What? Cubic, do you know what that orb is? Alright, I
I'll never
guess.
forget what that meant before.
Can I
I'll
go?
look at the
Can I
gold.
go over and see what the hell happened?
Yeah, you can tell that there is now a gray orb and a bunch of gold in the bag.
Well, you clearly did something. Oh well, it doesn't matter.
I say here as I hand you the bag.
I grab it, I took a look at it. Thanks for the gold and the grey orb, I guess. I put it in my bag. And then I say, we should get going now. It's about to get dark.
Do your chest first.
What?
The chest. Didn't you want to open the chest?
It had some basic
Oh
precautions.
god, no! Oh, my screen,
Cozy.
no!
Well,
The second chest?
he would have tried to at least talk to the elemental, ask if there's anything he could do, and then
The
wait,
elemental does not respond in any way.
and
Wait,
he's
is that a
like,
chest or a sideways barrel?
Looks like a side.
Where? This one? This
Next
is
to
a
the
barrel.
staircase. Yeah. Oh, okay. Never mind then.
and it'll be like,
Okay.
you
If
want to
you
come?
check, that one's also empty. That's an empty barrel.
So again, I say, well, we better be going now. The sun's gonna set. Do you want to come with us to the town? I say to the girl.
I'll follow.
Alright. So
You-
while we're on
I
the way
have-
out, I say, what should we call you? You don't remember your own. Do you want a name? I don't like calling you girl.
The man in the wall
she-
chimes in, Hops.
Hops. I'll call you Hops.
Call me Gene Hops.
Yeah. I whisper to him. That's the most useful thing you've done for me today.
Oh, by the way, you're still leaving like 20 scrolls in that room. You should grab first.
Can I grab them without any
I was gonna say
penalties?
that. Yeah.
Can I grab them without any penalties to like encumberment and stuff?
So, all of them, yes, but you wouldn't be able to carry them all yourself. Like, you'd have to split them up a little bit.
Alright. You guys down to carry scrolls? I'll give you. I open up the bag and see how much gold in it. I'll give you whatever how much this gold is.
So there were a few things more I want to check out, like this thing under the bed.
How's
This
the bag,
this
guy?
thing was the disenchanting satchel.
There's a disenchantment.
Never mind.
Oh my god.
So since you experienced it, what it does is it consumes all the magic of anything put in it that it can't do
That's a
everything,
waste.
and then converts it into money.
So what if I put
Oh.
myself in that?
Oh, ma'am,
You want it?
no, ma'am,
I'd probably just die.
put your
What?
gauntlets in there. Maybe they'll come off. Give it a try.
Oh,
It can't hurt. I open up the bag. Come on, Hops.
Can.
Come on, Hops. Hop to it.
Are you doing it?
I like look at my hands, look at the bag. She just take the long thigh. What's the worst that could happen? Yes, I will put my arm into the satchel.
Instant death.
Okay, so
Brings out every life force.
which arm are you putting in the satchel?
Oh,
no.
God.
You're putting your left arm. Okay. As you stick the left arm in, the
stick
metal
my
that was
fingers in first.
previously perfectly molding to your skin as you moved your body turns
no.
rock solid.
Oh, fuck.
It is no longer alive, meaning it can no longer move, and you effectively are wearing a skin-tight gauntlet.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, well, I had said I just put my fingers in first, so cool.
Okay, so yeah, the fingers on your left hand are now locked in place.
It'll probably fix itself once I transform and turn back.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, and you get like 5 gold.
1 gold per finger.
I get immediately worried and I pull the bag and I'm like, oh, sorry. And I kind of check it to see if it's okay.
Did it work? Can we break
The
it
bag
off?
itself is fine.
No, I'm talking about the finger. My God, Boomy, what would you think?
No.
I'm going to hit
Alright,
both
so-
of you.
So
Um,
that's that. Anything else you guys are doing before you start going out on a road trip?
Yes. What was the
Can I
last
take a
thing I saw
short
that
rest?
interested me?
I'd like to heal.
You said the thing under the bed, but that was the satchel.
Yeah, there's one more thing I saw that piqued my interest. Where was it? Sorry. Oh yeah, the gears in the center.
Yeah. They're all ruined. They're just
They're all
dead.
ruined. Oh.
Yep. Nope.
Okay.
They're all scrap. You can tell that they're for something, and that whatever it was just ripping them to pieces. The wear and tear must have been insane.
Okay, so I tell them to like split up a bunch of the scrolls among ourselves.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then we should get going. So like I guess we each get like how many scrolls is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 scrolls per person, I suppose.
No, okay, so going over it, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, and then it says 32, 3 people, 10 plus you're carrying extra 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I'll just put this 32
Okay.
scrolls. Yeah, and then
You guys still don't know what any of them do, but
in an emergency we can just put them in the bag and get money.
that is correct. All right, so are you guys doing anything with the wine element?
Hey, come with us.
Chill. Let him chill.
It does not respond in any way.
I mean, I take a look at him and say, we could sell him for a fortune.
It doesn't
Okay.
respond in any way.
We can put him in. I'm not saying that in character, but we can put him in the bag.
So like,
It doesn't respond in any way.
so my character's probably thinking of putting him in the bag, but like it doesn't hurt it. And I don't.
money and alcohol.
I mean, it's still a guy, and I don't think brother Candle would take nicely to that.
To just murdering this completely harmless elemental, yeah.
As much as I would like to torture Cubic for a few more minutes, I'd say.
Okay,
Well,
okay. So
this
you
isn't
guys
torture,
start
it's
following the
funny.
path.
Yep.
You guys start following the path towards Westshire, and okay, I'm gonna. Are you guys doing any of this in formation, by the way? Is there like a...
Yes.
I guess we try to keep her in the center, like.
No. No.
I'm gonna deliberately slow down to be behind everyone.
Okay.
Yeah. What's that? Oh, yeah. Nevlon is between Brother Candle and her.
Okay, so as you're on your way to Westshire, you notice a tower that wasn't on the map that you found in the Wizard's Tower. the wizard's lair. Evidently, because of just how old the map is, it didn't include this. It also, weirdly enough, didn't include the road going this way. Just this way.
Okay. So, is my detect magic still going? Wait a minute. How long does it say it goes on for?
No.
Okay. Yeah, it's only 10 minutes. So I kind of go. Can I go check in the tower? Like, I mean, not like go inside it, but kind of like from a distance view into it.
Unfortunately, this is an actually well done building, so it's not like falling apart or anything, and there are no windows on like the lower floors for you to peer into.
God damn it! I know who this is, but I can't find a reason in character to fucking. I kind of look at the map and say, "Oh, that's odd." Well, anyway, and I continue.
Are you guys doing anything about this tower?
Oh wait. Does my patron say anything?
Nope.
Fuck you.
He's like, which way are we going again? Left, right?
So this is the path you're
No.
taking. You're going.
He's
going
asking in character.
Oh, okay.
I look at the map and see, well, this road isn't on the map, so I think it's best to not take it. We should probably go straight, and if we reach a dead end, we'll circle back.
How old is that map?
Oh, old as hell. The dust is a bit deceiving, but because of some magic in the walls. But this map is very old.
And you said Westshire?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he'll go up to the tower and see if there's anybody there. Hello?
Knock, knock, knock.
I guess I kind of wait here with my arms crossed. Not like annoyed or anything, but like kind of just thinking about the girl.
Cubic, there is a knock at your tower's door. The one you took shelter in overnight.
Oh, how wonderful. An audience.
Yeah.
Can I make a perception check on the building? Or like a perception check?
Yeah.
So 17.
Cubic, throw a couch out the window onto their heads.
All right.
I'm
So
not doing that.
this tower, you can identify as a sort of watch post. It doesn't look to have seen recent use, but that's more of like a weekly thing than like a really long time. It looks like the kind of thing that traveling bands will use as like a hold-up shelter in between visiting Westshire and other locations. A sort of rest stop of sorts. It's also based on the like landscaping, pretty clearly used in like emergency defense during like wartime, but they're not at war, so.
I guess we could ask for directions. Hey, Brother Candle, you should ask them for directions.
That's what I'm doing. Knock, knock, knock. This has got to be like a visitor center, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like...
I'd like to come up to the door.
Okay.
Open it.
Well, I don't have a way to open the door, but the door's open.
Yeah. Hey,
Hello.
hi. We're trying to find our way to Westshire. Do you happen to know the direction?
Unfortunately, I'm a bit new to the area myself. I haven't found anything recently. I just kind of hold up here.
Do you look
I
familiar?
turned to the girl... Yeah, go on.
Do I? Do I know you?
Do we recognize this person?
Where are you from?
They are a
Sounds so-
human woman.
Oh, well, okay. Well, sorry
It may
to
have been-
bother you then.
No,
I
it's no
yeah.
problem. I haven't seen a friendly face in a while.
I turn to the girl and say, we should also rest for a bit. Like since she's been, I guess, we should rest for a bit, and then I say we go inside. You don't mind, right? Since you're also using this as a hold up.
Oh no, go ahead.
By the way, there's also an upstairs, but there's nothing on the upstairs. It's just a crenellated tower.
Nice to see some friendly faces.
So, why are you traveling to Westshire?
Me?
Yeah.
You know,
Are you
just
traveling to
see the
Westshire?
sights.
See the sights.
I honestly didn't know that there was a Westshire around here.
Ah.
It's
Where
been a
are you
while
going?
since I What?
Where are you going? You said you don't know there's a Westshire around here.
I-
I'm asking this completely friendly, by the way. I have no clue.
I
who
was
this is.
trying to head over to the capital, but I definitely took a wrong turn somewhere.
Huh, you're telling me.
A seriously wrong turn.
Yeah. So I guess, can we take a short rest? I would also like to heal some hit points. Hello?
If you're asking us,
Sorry, what?
I could meditate
I'm
for a
asking.
bit.
I'm asking Boomy. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
like on the map, if it indicates. Okay, so
No,
it's another about 4-hour walk.
Yeah. So can I take a short? Can we take a short rest?
Sure.
How does short rest work? I've never actually taken a short rest. That's like.
So you heal half your HP. As a warlock, you get your spell slots back in a way that other classes normally don't.
Okay.
And then some items and effects will be short rest dependent. Some of them won't. Currently, the only resource you guys have used is 4 HP from Uzair and 1 spell slot from Uzair. So you get that shit back.
Okay.
Um,
So and
And
okay.
transformation
before-
from me.
Y-
And transformation from me too.
Okay.
Well, are you?
I mean, if I'm also taking the short, if they're taking short rest, I will too.
You already did though. Remember, your transformation ended. Then you
Oh,
took
right, no.
short rest.
Earlier.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, I passed out.
So
Yeah.
before taking a short rest, I cast Create Familiar, and like it's in the form of a hawk, like not a hawk, like a raven, to keep watch,
Okay.
to keep watch while we're resting, just like on the top
Okay.
of the tower. Find
Okay.
familiar, back slot, and then a short rest. How the fuck do I take a short? rest?
Are all of you short resting?
Yeah, my character's
Sure.
meditating outside the door.
I'd like to go up to the second floor
Chilling on
and
the bench, okay.
practice with
Yep.
bagpipes.
Practice bagpipes.
I mean,
All
my
right,
character
so you
is
guys get
short
some
resting
really low quality rest.
across the road.
I guess I healed 2 hit points.
Oh, you're doing it like over here.
Well, I was just saying with the bagpipes, he was gonna. There we go.
Are you sure you want to do it over here?
No, that's fine. It'll be by the tower.
Okay. Are you actually playing bagpipes, by the way?
I am not. I am casting an illusion to make
Okay.
the sound of really badly playing bagpipes.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay. So, over your incredibly bad short rest. Oh wait, Seven. What are you doing, Seven? Actually.
Oh yeah. I will not be taking a short rest. Instead, I'll just be kind of chilling as everybody's sitting there.
Okay.
And as the bagpipes start, I'm gonna just a few minutes pass, and then you hear a long, loud, annoyed sigh, and I'm gonna make my way upstairs.
Okay.
I like how
You're upstairs with with Miss
Yeah.
Bagpipes.
I like how Seven is just playing anime tsundere type shit.
What's
No, I'm
going
not-
on upstairs?
I'm going
What are
to
you-
chill. Yeah. So what are you doing upstairs? Because I was gonna go. He's playing the bagpipes upstairs. He said, right?
Yep.
Yep. I see you casting auditory illusion.
Do you?
Does he?
Auditory. I'm upstairs. I see you.
Hold on. Let me just.
So the thing is, with minor illusion, they can generate fake bagpipes and then pretend to play fake bagpipes, while using the same illusion spell to also make. noise.
And it's. You can't tell that I'm casting it.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. I thought you
I'm
were
You'd
just
be able to
making noise.
identify them casting it if, like, you were up there to start. But
Yeah.
as far as you can tell, they're just
Sorry,
actually playing some bagpipes.
Okay, I thought I only saw the noise.
I
I'm
do
gonna,
also
just
actually
playing. I'm
have
gonna, half
backpack.
of them. Okay. I'm gonna tap you on the shoulder. Just like very gently.
The sound stops and I turn. Yep.
Can you quiet that down, please?
Quiet what down? My astounding personality?
A noise.
Oh,
Can
right. I could honestly
quickly
barely
go
hear
up?
it.
Can I quickly go up there?
I pull out some earplugs from my ears. I forgot that y'all could actually hear them.
Can I quickly go up there and like grab Hops by the shoulders and be like, forgive her, she's young. And then I say, wait, were you playing bagpipes with earplugs in your ears? Is that something?
You know, I want to tell you, my character looks like she's like 25. Okay,
Oh,
she's not
okay.
that young.
Okay, I don't know, man. Okay. So I guess I don't grab her and say that. I thought she 15 or something.
It's not
She's
exactly
loud.
my favorite instrument. I just had this because I was going to practice on the road and forgot y'all were here.
Well, since we're heading in the same direction, we should travel together. Less chance of being attacked.
You sure
It's all
you don't
good.
want,
I just
you sure you want to be
Go
with
on.
bagpipes?
Yeah, sure. We sure. Is that the wild elemental?
No, this is an actual skeleton. So the sound of the bagpipes draws the attention of a lone wandering skeleton, who starts slowly trudging towards the tower. Real quick, do a perception check, Ken, as the only one who can actually see this.
Can my familiar see it?
Yes, the hawk can also do a perception check.
The raven. What's the perception of my hawk? I guess it's at 20.
14.
Unfortunately, the stealth check is also 14, so it is not visible to you, Ken.
So what? Yeah. So what's the perception of my raven? Is it just a flat 20?
Okay, Raven stat sheet 5e familiar. It has a +1 to wisdom and then +3 to perception. So +3 total, actually. Yeah, so just exactly +3.
So 1d20 plus 3. I guess I'll just roll a d20 like this. Okay, that's 11, not a 11, like a 12.
That is a 12. So that is insufficient. So your hawk doesn't see it either.
God damn it.
So yeah, the skeleton trudges up to Ken while Ken's just chilling. Let me do its roll. 1d20 plus 3. I assume 18 breaks your AC.
Yeah, it hits me.
Okay. Roll 1d6 plus 2. You're taking 5 damage.
5 damage.
Because of the nature of surprise, it's gonna go in the top of the turn order with you. Are you making any noise to alert your companions?
Well, I mean, he'll yell "ow" out very loudly, but
All right, so the rest of you will be able to go after Ken. Feel free to roll initiative in the meantime.
all of
Turn
us.
order will be Skeleton, Ken, and then whatever your 3 is.
The hell is this? Was that a nat 20? Nice, I rolled a nat
That's a
20.
nat 20.
I rolled a 4.
Okay, and 7.
sorry. +4. That is 16.
Okay, so turn order will be Skeleton, Ken, Uzair, 7, Ken. However, this is just one skeleton, so I don't see it living very long. Ken, your turn.
I thought it was a skeleton's turn.
That was his turn. It walked up and slashed at you with a sword.
Oh, it didn't do anything else?
No.
Oh, well, it's just... What the heck is... A whack and a punch. So he'll swing with his quarterstaff.
Go right ahead.
That is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
And one-handed is 12 bludgeoning.
Oh.
And then he'll follow up with a fist to the rib cage. That's a 13.
My God.
13 also hits.
Oh, okay. That is 6 bludgeoning.
Okay, what's the total damage?
Oh, God. Hold on.
Because I've seen 3 damage numbers on
Like
on
23.
The...
I
No,
think 23.
that's because
Quarterstaff attack.
when I rolled the quarterstaff, it rolled both the two-handed and the one-handed.
Okay, so what's the actual damage numbers?
So
I think 13 or 12.
10.
I think it'd be 13, right?
Okay, 13 plus 6. 19 total bludgeoning?
Yeah, it does.
Oh.
Wow. I kind of look over from the top of the tower. Hey, everything all right down there?
Oh wait, I should probably just flip it upside down. So, there's a skeleton.
These woods may
Everything all right
not
down there?
these woods may not be as empty as we thought. And it kind of
Are you
nudges.
okay?
He kind of nudges to the pile of bones in front of him.
Okay, I guess I come running downstairs, see if everything's all right.
Yeah, sorry, you caught me by surprise.
I go over. I tell to my Raven, how did you not see that?
I was resting. I was
you-
meditating.
No, I told my familiar.
Your
Oh.
yeah. Your hawk seems contrite. Is trying to apologize, but you don't really speak Sylvan. So you only get the idea.
Oh well. I asked the lady, do you know any healing magic?
I'll be
Star.
okay.
Well,
I mean, he took what, like 6 damage? 5 damage? What was it?
5.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah. It's just a scratch.
Well, I guess that means we better get moving, and we should be moving together considering how dangerous.
All right. Real quick. Roll perception or survival. One of the two. Take your pick.
Perception.
No real difference. For who?
That's persuasion.
Everybody who's outside. So everyone but 7.
Perception.
Oh, I'm outside?
Oh, god damn it.
Oh, yeah.
You got called down by who's there?
13.
13, 8.
14.
All right, so you can tell that the skeleton came from this direction, the northern direction. That's all you can tell.
Okay, let's not go there. Hops,
Okay.
we should be leaving now.
As you're realizing that, the skeleton and its equipment, so the sword and buckler that it had, turn to dust and fly off in that direction.
Oh god.
That's new.
I just... Do I hear the lady whisper?
I mean, you're standing right next to them, so yeah.
I said, oh, what's that? A necromancer?
Should we go salt the grave? Is that the thing? Or do we just keep moving before it comes back?
We
I
should
actually
go.
don't know.
Get them probably attack someone else coming by.
That's true.
As long as that someone else isn't us and we have time to figure it out later, let's go.
Okay.
You make a great point, lady. We should leave and we'll come back here after. if it does become a problem. Oh, wow, I'm getting a sneak peek at the. Oh wow. This is one detailed map. Oh my god.
So you guys are approaching from this section. I'm not going to actually move you around as a collective. Sorry, as individuals. I'm going to move you as a collective.
Yeah.
We'll use Uzair.
Yeah, I'm the main character.
The
Small and
protagonist.
big.
Not for long.
Okay, so as you're approaching the city, your patron contacts you. Hey, you've arrived back in Westshire. Feel free to come visit me when you can. I'm underground in the sewer system.
Alright, don't count on it. I have stuff to do. I'd like to check out the library of this place.
There's actually more than one. There's 3 libraries. But you don't know that yet. So anyway, as you're approaching, you get contacted by guards. They're looking to just get names written down. They're not like keeping people away. They just want to have a record of who enters and leaves the city.
I guess I introduced myself as Nevlon.
Okay, so they have Nevlon's name. Who else is? You are allowed to try to lie to them.
I don't see why I
Bella
would.
Mayfly.
Okay. Roll deception.
That is a 19, including my +7.
Oh wow.
Okay, you succeed in lying to them. They write down. What was that name you said?
Bella Mayfly.
Bella Mayfly. Okay. Let me put that down in characters. Cubic equals Bella Mayfly. All right. Ken, how are you introducing yourself?
Hi, I'm Brother Candle from the Zu Mizakazu Shinli Toru Wu Young Junior Monastery. Just out on my journey.
They blink a few times before writing Brother Candle - Monk. And that leaves 7. I can't help but notice he's muted. Did he say
That's why
why?
you guys couldn't hear me.
Oh my.
She's
no.
muted. Oh no.
No, I've been trying to say things. I'm like, oh, maybe he just ignored me.
No, you've been quiet.
I was mudded. Whoop whoop.
How long have
Okay.
you been muted?
It's fine.
A while.
No clue.
Oh god.
Like 10 minutes.
Oh
damn it.
no.
Oh wow.
So how do you
Yeah,
introduce
so,
yourself?
I think they asked me who I am. I like pause. I'm. Pardon me, good sirs, but I've had a bout of amnesia, and I'm struggling to remember my identity at the moment.
I'm afraid we can't just let you in without writing some name down. Do you have something that you go by?
These hops. I just immediately chime from the behind.
Okay, so they write down Judy Hobbs. And then they're like,
I'm
all
gonna
right,
kill you.
so
I'm
I
going to kill
understand that
you.
you're suffering from a mental condition. We do actually have some doctors here that you can check out, as well as there's an alchemist who's renowned for his healing potions, and they provide you directions to 3 different places. So they give you directions to a regular doctor, to a priest, and to the alchemist.
Do we know what deity that this priest follows?
That's a good
So
question.
they are a Selûnite priest.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so what's the plan, guys? We currently have 5 different places to look for. There's the 3 I just mentioned: hunt down a library, visit the sewers.
Oh. Sorry, no, I was looking at mine. Mine's different. Well, he
guess-
followed these guys, so okay, we're here. Is that all you needed, or what was your purpose here? Visiting friends?
Yeah, friends, acquaintances, more like business partners. I got to visit a business partner. Before that, I
Oh.
would like to hit a library.
You ought to get the visit over with first. A bit rude to keep people waiting.
No, I guess, yeah, sure. I whisper over to the a man in the walls. Go like, okay, somehow hide yourself. I'm not showing these to you.
I'm afraid I need to speak with all of you, but I'm willing to keep our direct connection a secret for right now.
All right then.
So he starts speaking to all of you in your heads.
Oh.
Something he couldn't do previously, but that he can do now that you're in Weshire. Destined ones, I require your presence. There is a great, and he points you to a great.
Let's
that's
roll an
over-
Arcana check to see how the hell he's doing this.
It's like hidden in the cospa trees over there. That you can use to access my location. Okay, roll an Arcana check.
Also,
That is a 20, including my +6.
nice.
He is using a telepathic link, and in your attempts to identify whether he's linked to just you or not, you can only tell that his consciousness itself is vast and encompasses the area. So it's
Alright.
not a link to you, but you are within his
reaction.
domain.
All right.
For my physical reaction, you could see that I'm in the link.
Do I know that he has talked to everyone?
Oh god. Oh god, no, why?
Probably because you'll see Brother Candle. He's got a moon pendant around his neck, and he'll kind of clutch it, and he'll be like, Sahane, there's a weird voice in my head. Is that from you?
Intermission.
I turn to them and say, I guess there's someone who wants to meet us, and since he's in our heads, we do that first. And then we have to roll deception.
No, not for that.
Horrible attempt.
That was truly terrible. They can tell that you're being suspicious.
Oh god.
They just don't know the exact details of why you're being suspicious. They just know you're extremely sus. Anyway, so you guys approach. You find a manhole cover that leads into the sewer system. Where the mental voice guides you.
Can I kind of investigate it?
You've been here before.
Oh, I have?
Yes.
Okay, I guess I open it. I have no idea. I was not paying attention. I open
Yes,
it and I guess
this is where your patron is. This is where you originally met him.
yeah. All right.
So yeah, you go down. Is everyone else following?
Yes.
Canon 7, need an answer.
I don't see why not.
For me, I don't see why not.
I'm sorry, what?
Yes.
I don't see
No
why
one
not. I
sees-
wouldn't.
Everyone's going.
Okay, so everyone's going. All right, so you descend into the sewer system, and you're guided away from the more muckier areas to a place where water seems to be just pouring out of nothing from a wall. And you're directed to walk into the wall next to this outpouring. Uzair, having been here before, walks through the wall just fine. There appears to be either an illusion or some unique property to the wall. And on the other side, he finds his patron. I assume everyone else goes through, keeps going. Inside, there is a wide chamber filled with glowing crystals, producing the light for the room. And a man. Whenever you look at the man, he seems extremely well defined. You can identify his beard, his clothing, his hair, his eyes, whatever. But why? God, I'll just reopen it when it matters. It doesn't matter right now.
Okay.
So, he is like you can identify all these traits, but the second you blink, the second you look away, the second your attention wanders, when you get it back, he's different. Nothing seems to stick, and you can't remember what he looked like before either. It's like that's just been washed from history. He greets you. Welcome. Chosen.
Hello. This is the honored one.
Chosen?
I thought we were the
Indeed,
desperate one.
Deceiver. All 4 of you have been chosen.
I turn to the
Take a
man.
deep breath in as he says deceiver.
I turn to the man in the wall. Hello, stranger. I don't see why you would call this lady here a deceiver. That's very rude of you.
Like my hand on your shoulder. You're not deceiving anyone. I whisper into your ear. I just step back.
I'd like to cast invisibility.
Oh, are you casting invisibility?
Yes.
Okay. So, as you cast invisibility, he raises a hand, and it's counterspelled, despite the fact that he didn't do an incantation.
I turn to see. Did you just try to go invisible, Mr. Bella Mayfly?
I don't think you'd be able to identify what spell they cast.
So I just turned to Bella Mayfly and what just happened?
I was trying to cast a memory spell so I could. What does he look like?
So do I know what he looks like?
You know that he looks weird, and you can't remember it either. You are also affected by his cognito hazard.
So, I just go. He was just in our heads. He's clearly beyond our comprehension. I don't think we'll be able to figure that one out.
I have chosen to appear before you in a form your minds can recognize at least a little. But if you gazed upon my true form, it would not be healthy for you. Not at your level, anyway. I require your aid, and I will offer mine in return.
I am taken, by the way, just to let you know, and he kind of holds up his pendant.
I do not desire worship, nor do I require it. I am beyond your gods.
Okay, what do you need help with?
Oh my god.
There is a fellow being, as powerful as myself, but younger, brash, and violent. He has taken over the organization that I founded, the Outlanders, and I don't know how or to what end. He is limited in the same way I am, an ancient pact where we're not allowed to use our full force in war against each other. But he will seek to destroy me and everything that I've created. You wouldn't quite enjoy that. This whole continent may well suffer.
Yeah, well, that sounds like a family issue. I don't want to get involved in that.
Yeah, I gotta agree.
I'm enjoying Cubic's attempts at doing that accent.
It is truly funny, yeah.
What accent?
The sort of like
Clearly, this
country
is
accent.
perfectly normal. This is a perfectly normal way of speaking.
Y'all got potatoes.
That one.
Okay, no, I am not doing that shit.
Anyway,
It's not that bad.
so.
Go on.
So as he continues, I cannot offer direct aid through like infusing your tools, granting you items, slaying your enemies. But I can enhance your natural abilities to whatever ends they may be, grant you the elements, and provide information. I am older than the land itself, so I know much.
Belfyn is kind of very interested in that.
Yeah, Brother Candle kind of nods in respect of its being, so it's less of like a competitor and more of like kind of an ally. So he recognizes that now and kind of gives him the respect he feels it's due.
Okay. A second, let me just get a timing on this.
So now that I know that Bella Mayfly is kind of a wizard, can I try to do a perception check on her?
When did they indicate they were a wizard?
When she said that
They're the
she tried to cast a
spellcaster.
memory spell.
That could be a sorcerer, that could be a warlock, you know.
Yeah, so can I
That could
just
be a
try?
cleric.
Yeah, no. Whenever she said she was a spellcaster, can I try to do a perception check on her? And now that because
That would be an Arcana check, not perception.
Arcana?
But yeah.
Okay. Oh wow, I have a good Arcana.
I'd like to do a deception.
Oh come on!
Yeah, roll deception. You gotta beat a 5.
Oh, I don't even have. Okay, maybe if I
You do
roll
have
a
to roll.
1.
You do have to roll.
Please be a nat one. Please be a nat one.
I roll a 17.
Oh come on!
Alright, so yeah. You just know that they are a spellcaster.
I shrug and kind of, I guess, step back because I try to process this. I do know about this war, right?
Yeah,
This
so
kind-
you know about the war in general. Yeah. You
Yeah.
got the sit rep before.
Yeah. So I kind of sit back and let everybody do, their own processing. Watch Cubic be disguised for the entire rest of the scene.
That's not gonna happen.
He's not gonna get undisguised by like the man on the wall or anything. So like as long as they want to keep it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do a history check to see what this person might be.
That would be a Arcana check.
Even better.
Yeah, I'd be interested to know if he's heard of this, whatever this is.
I got a 12.
All right, so you can intuit based on his indication that he's old as fuck and greater than a god, that there's a decent chance that he is a primordial.
Oh. And what are those again?
The gods that existed before there was beings
Okay,
to manifest gods.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. The old gods.
All right.
So the godless gods.
Well, they are higher than gods, but they're not the god of gods.
Godless, I'm saying.
God, yeah, okay, that works. So yeah, he's one of them. However, he indicated that the enemy is younger, meaning it's probably not a primordial, just a being on par.
Is there any chance of, coming to terms, peace, collaboration, without having to finish one another off?
How old's the continent?
So the continent is thousands and thousands of years old.
I'm asking the man in the wall this. How old is it actually?
Oh, yeah, sorry, I misunderstood. This land has been here for 17,000 years. I can be more specific if you'd like.
Please do. I'd like to. Do I have a notebook? Oh,
Yeah,
Bella's looking in her bag.
17,324.
And was that made all at once or layers? Like, is the layer
That is
thing
when
clear?
I pulled it out of the ocean.
Okay, so the layers might still be a thing, but they're okay. And Belfyn just keeps muttering to himself,
Are you a geologist?
scribbling a bunch.
Apparently, he's a geologist.
No, just interested in knowledge.
So, would any of you like me to unlock your elemental potential?
I'll
Sure.
take a rain check on that.
Brother Kendall's already interested.
By elemental potential, what is that?
I gaze into your being to identify what traits you would most like to express. What would make you more happy, more fulfilled, stronger, depending on what your desires are. And then unlock that potential within you. It's all something that you could do on your own, so it isn't breaking of my covenant. But it is something you would probably take decades to accomplish yourself.
So it is inherent magic?
Of a sort.
Is this the same type of magic that we mortals know?
No. Or at least not to the extent that you understand it. It is not born from Mystra. But it is a magic that you already possess. You use it just to be alive. It is the anima which provides you your health. It is why you can sleep for 8 hours and be cleansed of all wounds.
I kind of look away as he says that.
I would like this reading.
The man in the walls approaches you, his hand flickering as it reaches towards your forehead, and he taps 2 fingers against it. There's a flash of visions, different places across the world, different times, but all from the perspective of something vast. You see mountains collapse, you see oceans recede, and then finally, an ocean. Deep, deep, getting darker as you sink further, and you feel something shift inside of you. We already went over exactly what this does, but the sensation. All of a sudden, you feel like your muscles are smooth. All the little nicks that you've accumulated over your very long life seem to just wash away. The weight of your items seems to vanish, and you finally feel calm. Not at peace, never at peace, but waiting.
I have to roll to keep concentration.
Yeah, actually, you are going to have to roll to keep concentration. No, because that's not an illusion. Use a disguise kit.
Oh, okay.
So there's no concentration for the maintain. So, but you do sort of like stumble backwards as the man on the wall pulls his hand back.
I'd like to immediately conjure a small illusion of the ocean I saw, the surface portion.
Okay. You do that. He does not
exactly
counterspell that.
thinking right now.
Okay.
Just gonna-
There is now a vast depth filling the room, as if it was full of water, except that no one actually feels the water.
What are you doing?
I'm just gonna keep staring at it.
Huh?
Not responding.
Feel free to come back at any time. I will happily repeat this procedure on any of you.
So that's good and all, but what exactly do you quote unquote need us to do right now in short term?
Currently, I need you to investigate what the Outlanders are up to. That's the elvish organization that I used to manage prior to it being taken over. I don't know what they're doing. They're outside of Westshire itself, so I cannot simply gaze into their operations.
Oh, and also we saw a skeleton an alternate path. Do you know what that's about?
A skeleton.
Yes.
There was an old necromancer that lived out there at some point. I'm pretty sure he's dead, though.
Well, neck.
Well, there's a
guess-
chance he's not.
Well, anyway, I guess we'll consider your offer before. But before that, we have other places to visit. Sassing my own patron. Hello.
Hello?
Was it?
My character, I do want to say something. I'm just waiting for the moment.
No.
Yeah, feel free.
Oh, no, I'm waiting for the moment, I said. I'll tell you when the moment happens.
Okay. Well, what is anyone else doing?
I'm just kind of. I just want to leave.
No one's stopping you from leaving. The wall that you can walk through is still there.
Yeah, but like I'd like to leave with everyone.
I'm gonna spell the illusion and just still not respond to anyone.
Okay.
Can I go check up on him and see if he's okay? So if she's okay, my bad, Bella may fly.
Yeah, roll a medicine.
Medicine, right? I know. Medicine. Oh, 19.
Yeah, at least physically, they are perfectly fine.
Nice. I guess I kind of sit in the corner, wait for everybody to be done with their thing.
As you all end up making your way out, I'm gonna speak up and say, can I just have a quick moment with... I'm gonna like quickly speak up to the deity. Can I quickly have a moment, just a word with you?
Are you asking the man on the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
This as everyone's making their way out. You all hear this?
I guess I kind of
With your...
look, and then I go back to leaving.
With your gaze above the world and its finite time, would you know anything about myself?
I recognize the beast. I'm
May I
afraid
inquire
you
for-
did not spend much
thought you
time
were-
in Westshire.
May I inquire you for some information?
Of course.
I'm just getting mad at myself for my dice. I like as the like just silence. I'm not really too sure what to ask. Not even really too sure how anything happened. Just, I guess, just the basic. What? I guess.
Your soul
Who?
is bonded
What?
with another.
Mm-hmm.
The black iron whales. Impressive creatures. I quite enjoy them. But rare.
Mm.
I'm afraid I cannot give you more specifics. Whatever happened outside of Westshire. I can attempt to unleash your memories, but I'm afraid it would be a very painful process and might not work.
I may take you up on that offer in a future date.
Of course.
And I will meet you all outside the wall.
Yeah,
Okay.
Actually, before that,
You are now.
wait, before But right before that, I raised my hand, my left hand with like the stone fingers, and I asked, "Would you also be able to heal this?"
Oh, of course. Tap. Heal.
Back to normal. Okay. I thank you, Great One, as I will make my way out to the rest of the group.
All right, you guys get out of the sewers.
And the first thing I'm going to say once we're out of the sewers, can we go buy some clothes?
Agreed. I was about to mention that myself.
So, first of all, you could have just taken the wizard clothes.
That's true.
I mentioned there was a chest of wizard clothes.
Well, I didn't even know it was there. Someone else got to it.
Uzair, do you want to hand him the stolen wizard clothes?
Yes.
There you go. All right, so you're now wearing a wizard robe. There was no hat, and it had sandals. So you now have sandals and a wizard robe.
Okay.
They are not enchanted in any way. They're just,
Yeah.
Aesthetics.
I'm still gonna mention I still want to get clothes.
Yeah.
That's fine. What are your guys' plans?
I think.
I mean-
are we gonna stick together or are we gonna split up?
Well, you're all assigned the same task, so you can
Yeah.
split up in town, but you'll have to arrange to meet up somewhere.
Yeah. I wanna. Well, what the fuck will I even do there? Yeah, I guess I'll just go with I'll go clothes shopping. Maybe check out the stores for any valuable stuff that might help in journeys and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow, we travel fast.
Well, there's nothing interrupting you along the way. So yeah, you approach the market. There's people selling food. There's people selling clothes. You see a weapon store, which is
So,
conveniently
how
next to
much-
a blacksmith.
How much gold do we get from the orb turning into a non-magical orb?
So in total, the bag has 205 gold in it.
Oh my god.
Okay, so we have enough.
How much
Cubic
magic
in the
was in
corner
that?
malding.
Not a lot.
It was a good orb. And
Such
you
a
guys,
orb.
you also don't get to do any of the lore about it because you can't identify what it was anymore.
It's
This is an orb now.
Mace.
Oh well, whatever.
We could probably ask your patron to put the magic back.
That would be directly helping you.
Oh, okay.
That would break the covenant. He said he can't provide you items. That counts. Healing the hand is different, right? Because that's a part of you. Healing your things, unlocking your elemental potential. That's you. Something that's innate to you. Because yeah, if he could just directly intervene, he could just give you a bunch of stabs of fireballs and shit.
Yeah, just
That's child's play to him.
yeah, he just raised us to level 20 immediately.
Yeah, no, actually, he would be able to do that. Yeah.
Alright. I guess I'll look around for any magical items that might catch my interest, or even a proper gun, even a better gun or a sword that might catch my interest.
So that'd be weapon store. Everyone going into the weapon store?
I'd like to
I'm with.
see if I can find a calligrapher.
You're looking for a calligrapher.
Yes.
Okay, well, we'll address the weapon store first. So as you enter, I don't remember which building this was. Let me look at a sheet. Okay, so that was this one. As you enter, there's a little ring on the bell above the door, and a sign welcomes you to Gibraltar's Wares.
Isn't that a country in Europe?
Yes.
Yeah,
British overseas territory. Anyway, That's not canon to this universe. This is just a guy named Gibraltar. So, okay. So you enter Gibraltar's Wares, and congratulations, you get to see an array of mostly swords, but there's other stuff around. There's a display case full of like spell focuses, little wands, staves, knives, tiny bits of armor. It seems like a very eclectic collection. There's nothing that's the same as something else. They're all unique in some way, even if some of them are very generic. Because like you can see just a regular old knife, but there's not like another next to it. At the sound of the bell, the host of the place, Gibraltar, steps in from the back and welcomes you to his store. He's a rather stocky-looking man, looks like a fighter himself, and he's wearing a piecemeal set of armor himself. Just like the store, it looks like a complete mishmash of random junk that he found. Welcome! What can I do you for? What you need?
Hello, good sir. Do you have any guns?
Firearms?
Yes, I pull out firearm and show him like ones like this, but better.
I mean, I do. I have one, but it's mine.
No.
You have to offer quite the pretty penny to get this off me. He pulls out a silver and black handgun, engraved with some initials on both sides, one of which is GB, which you can infer is Gibraltar's initials. You don't recognize or have any hints about the other one.
How much of a pretty penny?
He looks you up and down. A lot more than you can afford.
Okay. Okay, that's slightly insulting. Okay, what about light swords? Oh, doesn't even want to speak up. Just fucking going on and on.
I believe Cubic was trying to say something.
No.
Okay, so light swords. He gestures towards an array of weapons in a glass case, and then there's also some hooks on the wall where they're hanging from. There is a wide variety. You're looking at long swords, you're looking at rapiers, you're looking at parrying daggers, sword breakers, knives, daggers, throwing daggers, which are separate, scimitars, everything. And real quick, do an Arcana check.
Arcana check. Arcana. I have decent Arcana. Oh, I just my.
Okay, so you have no idea what magic it is, but you can tell that a lot of these are magic.
One second, I'm also there.
This is true.
I am also there, and I'm gonna also make that Arcana check because I want to try. 1 second, I have advantage. Not advantage, I mean I have proficiency.
Okay.
I also
have 14.
Okay, so you also can't identify the specifics of the magic, but you can tell that pretty much everything in the entire store is magic. Not literally everything, but almost everything. In addition to just the items themselves being magical, it appears that the glass case that they're in is also magic. Although not the hooks or the walls of the building itself, just the glass case. You can infer from that that's where the cooler shit is.
So you're telling me I could tear them off the wall?
Correct. You could try and just rob him.
And he would fucking murder us all.
He has a gun.
Not only does he have a gun, but he has a whole bunch of weird shit that you don't know what they do.
Okay,
You don't know how powerful this guy is. Do you want to tangle with Gibraltar?
No.
Can I make an insight check to see what Hobbs is thinking?
No, I was kidding about that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
Okay. Gibraltar asks if you're looking for anything specific.
Well, I use a gun along with a rapier, so you got any cool rapiers?
Well, I only have 2 rapiers at the moment, but he digs into the case for one of them and then pulls one off the wall. This one is a rapier of stabbing. Anything successfully hits will be affected with bleeding, and the bleeding cannot be healed through mundane means.
Okay.
However, it does unfortunately. It's a bit unwieldy. Mechanically, that's a -1 to hit. And of course, not everything bleeds. Though if it bleeds, you can kill it. And this other one over here is, well, it's actually pretty good. It's the one I used prior to getting this babby. He taps a sword on his head. It does radiant damage and acid damage.
Ooh. If I turn that into a packed weapon, can do a whole different assortment of damages.
Absolutely.
I'd just like to pull Nevlon away and tell him, you cannot afford this.
Well,
We have two. I'm gonna.
200 gold is nothing.
I actually have no idea how currency works in D&D. I was looking at 200. I was looking at 150 gold I have. I'm like, oh my god, I have so much.
That is nothing.
Okay, I guess we leave.
No. We could hear his prices first. Let's hear his prices first.
Yeah.
So he
Yeah, right.
overhears you, and he's like, "Hey, I don't tend to do this stuff for money. I'm looking for trades or people to do odd jobs for me. I take money, but most of the stuff's too expensive for your average adventurer to buy anyway."
So I'm assuming the gun is not up for that offer, but what about that one, I guess, radiant damage doing sword?
The radiant and acid damage sword.
Yeah.
Well, ordinarily I'd throw this up for 500-600 golds.
God, I was so off.
Hey, it's cheap.
That's actually
He's
surprisingly
a
cheap.
bad salesman. Most of his stuff is actually underpriced. It's just that
Sure, you really
he
need
only
to up
has
the
the good
prices.
shit. Again, I usually do quests. I'm looking for some more people to hunt down crystals at the moment. There's a noble family who's looking for a power source for a machine they're building, and they apparently need a lot of it. So if you can either
I'm
make
going
or
to
find magic
strangle them.
gems, be happy to do that.
Damn.
The gem you got would not be sufficient. Just to be clear, it's not strong enough. So just something along those lines, or you can delve into this nearby dungeon, looking for some stuff. I'm sure there's a lot of oddball stuff in there to sell.
I'm also out of character. I feel like we're extremely straying from the path, and I'm kind of.
No. Gibraltar was an intended NPC. You're supposed to meet Gibraltar. He's also giving you a plot hook, which you've already gotten. The dungeon is where the skeleton came from.
Oh, that's it? Okay. Yeah. I guess we'll look into that after we buy clothes needs. But we'll be sure to do that.
To get this man a rapier.
What?
There are also a few things I would like to ask him for too later.
Absolutely. Your Gibraltar's open for more questions. You're welcome to look at more items. He does do loans, but he will hunt you down if you don't meet your obligations.
How strong is he?
Sorry. He gives me Kekleon vibes.
Yeah.
Oh, from Mystery Dungeon?
Mystery Dungeon. Yeah, Mystery Dungeon Kekleon vibes.
Yeah.
But
yeah, what you looking for?
just an offhand dueling dagger.
Are we talking a parrying dagger?
Yeah. I give him some very specific length and width ratio details.
So I don't have anything of that exact size right this second, but I have two options for you. I have a parrying dagger right here, which I can get refitted at this nearby blacksmith, or I have this size-changing sword, and he holds up just a knife, right? But as he holds it in his hand, it grows into the exact parrying dagger you're asking for, then a long sword, down to a sword breaker, and then back to a parrying dagger. And then finally back to the knife, which he sets down.
What was the first one he said?
He has a regular parrying dagger. It's enchanted that he could get resized at the blacksmith. But it's not to your exact specifications.
Yeah. What's the magic on it?
Oh, this bad boy. If it's struck by anything made out of iron, just straight iron, the iron instantly turns to rust.
Oh wow.
Unfortunately, I found out it doesn't work on steel, so it's a bit more limited than I thought it was. When I bought it myself.
I'll take that. You never know what utility can come out of that.
All right, so are you looking to pay for this, or are we doing another quest situation?
I don't believe I have the necessary funds for that, so I will take you up on your mission offer.
Which one?
I'll
There's the
tell you. Out of
dungeon, and
your-
then there's hunting the power source.
Oh, I see.
Bella's just in the back shaking her head.
So actually,
I think I'll take up your offer for the dungeon.
Sounds good. Anyone else looking to take something to help them on their way? I figured you're traveling as a party, right?
I'm just hanging out with them just because
Regretfully.
I'll die if I don't.
You hear a muffled voice from the back. You can't identify what the words are, but it sounds like it's screaming for help.
I am not gonna find out what the fuck that is.
wait, do we all hear it?
Yeah, you all hear a muffled like scream for help coming from the back. It's really quiet though.
Hey, Gibraltar,
Yeah?
what's that?
Oh, that's just a pesky sword I got. Yeah, it talks.
What?
Yeah, no, it's like evil or something and wants me to use it to kill things. It's not important.
I leave.
I thank him for his help.
You're leaving. You didn't grab anything. Everyone gets to grab one thing.
And like, okay, if we do that dungeon quest, we all get.
Yeah.
Oh. Is that gun up for that offer? I really need a gun.
No, not the gun. The gun is not on up. And of course, you can always ask about more wares because he has a lot of crap.
What about this?
Magic items, armor, all that.
You got any leather armor?
Ooh.
Well, I don't have a full set of leather armor, but I got some like assorted pieces. Yeah. This Khaaan here, he taps one that was on a post. It deflects projectiles sometimes. It's a bit finicky. Not a huge fan of things that don't work all the time. We have a few bracers that do different things, and then we have one glove, which seems indestructible, but like, I haven't found much use for that.
A glove, that's in. Okay. I guess I'll wait for everybody to make their choice. I'll kind of think about it. I'm not gonna write all this down.
I don't think of any other things I care about. One thing.
Well, you got the parrying dagger. Remember the one that instantly
Yeah, I am
dissolves iron?
Yeah, I'm just thinking if there's any other options I would care about. It's
Yeah, no,
all
you're welcome
just
to keep asking.
it's all
It
just like
might help
weapons
to
and
ask about effects instead of weapons or like armor, because like he has a lot of random shit, right?
yeah. You don't have any. No, this is out of character. Nothing like just magical items. It's all like magical weapons, right?
Yeah, pretty much everything's a magical weapon or magical item, but some of
Okay.
it is like built for different things. So like there's
Would I-
staves, wands, orbs, etc.
Okay. Like in theory, would I see an Ioun stone in here?
How do I spell that?
I don't know how to really write it. There's those little
IOUN?
rocks that. Yes, thank you.
Sorry, what was it?
I is an Indian,
IOUN.
I believe. I
You
is an
talk over each
Indian.
other.
O is an
IOUN, I think.
Oh god, there's a lot of reading.
I mean, he'd probably have one, but looking at it, I'm pretty sure he'd be using it himself.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Wondrous item.
Well, some of them are Wondrous items. They range from rare to Wondrous, I think.
the gloves
Yeah.
could be useful.
The
I could-
indestructible. It's one glove. It's one
yeah.
indestructible glove.
That's fine.
Yeah, the glove I could totally put on.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so Ken, you have acquired an indestructible leather glove. Congratulations.
And he will put it on his right hand.
I will describe the stats of that to you guys later. We'll do that for all the weapons, like off camera. All detailed.
You got any magical stuff like that can cast
All of
magic?
it is magic.
Okay. As I said, you gotta be very specific. We do have a few things. I have this staff of fireballs. It doesn't like me. It refuses to let me cast it. Might let you. I don't know. Please don't try it out here.
Oh, I was just about to.
We have a wand of sparking. I don't imagine that'll be too useful for you. In fact, if you want it, you can just have it. It lets you cast firebolt.
I guess I'll just take it. I mean,
Congratulations, you acquire a staff of sparking. You can now cast firebolt for free.
is that free? Is that free?
Yeah, it's free.
You have.
It's a cantrip.
Cantrip.
It's a cantrip you have
Congratulations,
access to.
No, like,
You
but it's not,
literally already have it. Like,
it's the wand free.
the wand's free. He shrugs and just lets you have it. Like, he doesn't need it.
Can-
And then the only other thing I have that casts spells is the talking sword back there.
The what?
Didn't
We went
you
out
guys
to
hear
the
it screaming
Lord.
for help earlier?
Oh,
Yes.
I thought you said a sword. I was like, a part of his body, a sword.
Oh no.
Oh, no, a sword, a weapon, a
Ah.
blade.
Can I take a look at that sword?
I mean,
I
it's
would prefer.
a little annoying, but I guess. He walks into the back and comes back. It's still in its sheath, but even from just the handle, you can tell that it's like an edgy nightmare. It's got like skull decorations, and like the handle itself is fully made out of bone. You can hear it trying to talk to you through the sheath.
Can I cast an
I
illusion
turned-
to make it shut up?
I need blood.
Can I cast an illusion to make it shut up?
Okay, it shuts up.
Silence.
So
Just
Gibraltar is well, it's an illusion. It's still talking, so like it wouldn't stop you from casting spells if you was trying to do that. But
Right.
So
No.
so this bad boy is the Morn Blade. I actually got it out of the dungeon I'm trying to send you guys to, and it's part of the reason I don't want to go in there again, because the guy who had this was a mean asshole. Yeah, it can cast spells and all that. The thing is, it's alive, but it can't do it on its own. It needs like a guide. So it trying to be all evil and everything, I figured I'd just like leave it in the back. I'd find a use for it at some point, right? Maybe
kind
like
of-
some soul gems or something.
Can I kind of
Nevlon, if
whisper?
you-
Yeah, go on.
Okay, Nevlon, if you take that, I am going to kill you. Again. I say again.
I kind of flinched. I'm like, I really want it, but she won't let me have it. I guess I'll take the staff of fireballs.
All right, you have acquired the defective staff of fireballs.
Yeah, staff of fireballs and staff of fireballs, defective or not.
Yeah, no, staff of fireballs is amazing at your level, which is why it's a defective stuff. All right, that leaves. So Ken got an item, you got an item. Are you sticking with the parrying dagger?
I'm gonna still consider stuff.
Okay. That leaves Cubic and 7 then. All right. What do you guys want?
Can
What do you
I,
want?
real quick?
Oh, go on.
Yeah.
He presents the cookbook, and he remembers someone said it. There was illusion magic. He wants to know if maybe there's an illusion hiding what it really is. If someone could
So
check.
Gibraltar reaches into one of his pockets and pulls out a monocle to look at it. Oh yeah, no, that's definitely an illusion spell. It's a spell book. He asks for the other ones that you guys have, and he looks at it, and he realizes it's a spell book for like each different type of magic. So there's a necromancy tome, an evocation tome, a conjuration tome, etc. And they're just spell books.
Oh,
Wow.
well, good to know. Thank you.
I put them all in the bag.
No.
No. I'll grab one of them before you do that.
I'm just messing around.
I know.
You'll keep the Apple guide. By the way, they are actual recipes if you want to follow them. Like you can't actually.
Yeah,
learn to
he
cook
may
from
do
the
that
books.
as a hobby for the group.
Yeah. So I'm afraid I'm not myself a wizard, so I wouldn't find much use in these. But I'm sure someone would. I'd be willing to buy these off you.
Bella's just staring at them.
Anything holy or clerical?
Okay.
Clerical items. I mean, I have different pendants of different gods.
Oh no, I meant the
none of those are
books,
magic.
the spell books. Any of them?
Oh no. They're all wizard.
Oh, okay.
wizard stuff.
What
Oh.
kind of non-armor defensive items do you have?
Well, I have this handy dandy cloak of protection. He gestures to the other cuirass you mentioned earlier, and behind it is the cloak of protection. I have this ring of defense. It's different from a ring of protection, apparently. I don't know the specifics of it. I don't know if it's better or worse, but it's different. You can go ask the enchanter if you want the specifics. And then, God, he actually had more. There was the Yeti robes. That was it. He gestures to what looks like a set of like cloth armor that's all white. That over there is a set of clothing that's pretty protective, particularly against cold. Shouldn't affect your unarmored defense. By the way, there's a reason you're getting powerful shit right now.
I assumed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got any healing potions?
No, that would be the alchemist. That would not be Gibraltar.
Alright.
I've told you where an alchemist is.
I was not paying attention. I was eating popcorn.
Well, that was when you came in the castle gate.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
you have
yeah,
the
there's
address
an
to a
alchemist.
doctor, a
It's
priest,
down
and
the
an
road.
alchemist. Yeah. It's in the same area. I think it was. Yeah, it was over here.
Do you
Anyway.
have anything you could wrap the sword in to just
The Mornblade?
the talking one?
I mean, you could just figure out how to shut it up personally. But if you use silence on it or something, it wouldn't be able to use its spells.
I'm aware.
So it would just be a sword that deals bonus necrotic damage.
No, I'm aware. I just wanted something to wrap it in for now, because I don't think I want to touch it.
Well, I mean, it has a sheath. Do you mean like
You
a
think
leather
it's
strap
anything,
for like the
sure?
handle? I can do that.
Yeah. I don't think I want to touch this sword directly.
Can
Can I get a
touch
talking
it?
blade?
Can I grab it and like kind of whisper over to my Patreon, to the man in the walls, be like, "You got a way to shut this up? This could be."
The only way I can shut it up is by making it inert.
By making it what?
In the bag.
Inert, so
Making
make it
it
like a
useless.
mundane sword.
Oh.
I can put it in the bag.
Oh, wait. Can I?
But yeah, it would be
Can I-
better to put it in the bag than to,
Can I ask
No.
the Gibraltar? Hey, if we shut this up for you, you gonna?
No.
We could shut this up for you, like permanently.
I have a use for it, or I'll find one at any rate. So I'm afraid no, I'm not paying you to do that.
No, not paying. Just like we'll shut it up for free.
No,
God damn it! Thought it would be
it's still useful. It's not like the wand of sparking. This thing's actually useful.
Do you know anything of how it casts?
Well, I mean, it keeps telling me it wants to eat souls, so probably that.
Ah. That's...
Probably not a good idea.
We tried feeding it souls. Might work.
I mean,
No.
Hey, all I'm saying is it could be useful, and I would like it. Might be
Stop
more
trying
useful
to
than
make it work.
Just freaking destroy your mind or something.
This is the hobo or Hitler. This is our hobo or Hitler moment.
I mean, it is an option.
I think I'd prefer it over the stuff of fireballs.
You're
if I
welcome
had-
to make a change.
Yeah, but like I'm pretty sure my entire party would collectively stab me in my sleep.
Well, I don't know, because
Well, again, you can muffle its talking. Like, you can keep it from talking.
Wait, can I
You
cast
just can't
friends?
muffle it while using it.
Can I cast friends on the sword?
You're welcome to do that. It's temporary, though.
Yeah, but like I would. Every time I use it, I cast friends. All right. You know what, I'll come back for the sword later when my party inevitably. Till then, I'll just.
That's unless someone else wants it. There's still 2 people who don't have an item yet.
Right.
Do you have anything that... No. Never mind, I wouldn't be at the weapon shop.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
It wouldn't be at a weapons shop. I was gonna ask about
I mean,
anything
again,
that...
he's an eclectic collector. He has a bunch of shit.
I doubt it, but do you have anything that helps with crafting items?
I mean, I have this neat bag.
Look at
He
this.
pulls out a satchel that
crafting
looks
table.
very similar to the one that you have. So this was given to me by the enchanter. You can actually go up the road. If you throw an item in there with a bunch of gold, it'll enchant it. And it can also just assemble shit. If you like break a radio, not a radio. This is a setting without radios. If you like break your pepper box, you can just throw all the parts in there along with some money, and it'll like put it together.
Ooh.
Wait. You can just re-roll items.
Yeah, just like put these 2 backs, tie them up together, and kind of flip it. Kind of keep shaking it.
Shake it.
No,
Magic
I-
item roulette.
currency.
Unfortunately, you would be going net negative because the bag of selling or like disenchanting is not fully efficient.
Never mind.
Like that orb was worth a lot more than 200. Just clarify.
Definitely.
Wait, your finger was worth 5?
It would be worth about 5. Yeah, you get like a 40% ratio on value.
Oh no, you said 250 when you broke the orb.
I said 200. It has 205 in because of the 5 from the fingers.
We already said 250 originally when we broke the orb.
Nope, I said
He
200.
said 200.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was here.
But yeah, you can have this bag if you want. That's the closest I have to something that helps with crafting.
No, never mind.
No crafting table.
Yeah.
The satchel of assembly. Yeah.
You go to Ars Nova book.
Just make my own spells. It's so useful.
I wish that was a thing in D&D, but not even I can make that. Although, actually, speaking of like casting spells, I have a deck of many things.
No.
Yo, what? Yo, what?
No.
I kind of put
I
the.
pushed Nevlon out of the store.
Hey, I got 4 wishes out of that thing once, so I'm good.
Oh my god.
Yes, I have it on video.
What if we let my friend over here take one card out and see what happens?
No.
You're welcome to try.
No.
We are?
Yep. You're
No.
welcome to pull a card from the deck of many things.
Don't. No.
Wait. So what
So
exactly is
funny.
a deck
It
of many
would be
things?
so funny.
Okay.
Out of character or in a character?
Wait. I'm just searching up a deck of many things. Deck of many things. 5e.
I love the deck of many things. I've seen people get yeeted into nowhere, and I've seen people gain like 3 wishes in a row.
Yeah, there's some pretty good stuff and some stuff that just kills you.
The fool, you lose a 10,000 XP?
Yep.
You go back to level 1.
Oh. Alright, this is... permanently reduce your intelligence by 1d4? Holy.
There's gain 50,000 XP and a wondrous item.
Yeah.
Okay, what are the odds of getting that?
They're all the same odds.
1 in 22 for everything.
Can I pull him? Can I, oh god, this is a very difficult
I would like to make a strength check to
Oh my god.
push him out
Yeah.
of the store.
Yeah. All right. So, well, he hasn't grabbed an item yet. So you're just stopping him from drawing. You're not like kicking him out.
Yes, I'm stopping him from drawing. I just rolled a 19.
Oh my.
All right,
Okay.
Aster, make a strength check.
Nat 20,
And I
come
have
on.
a plus 0.
Nat 20, come on. God damn it. 4.
Nat 1. Oh wait, no, because that's -1. Never mind.
Yeah, that's -1. That is a 5.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. So you're not allowed to draw a card from the deck of anything.
Damn it.
Good.
We could gain 50,000 XP.
You would gain 50,000 XP.
That would be so.
Yeah. So proceeding on. What else would you be looking for? There's still 2 people who don't have anything. Oh wait, no. Staff fireballs. No, yeah, because you haven't locked in the parrying deck. So yeah.
So I don't think that's a good idea on the top of my head, because I want something that kind of fits the build I'm going for, but I have no clue.
Swordbreaker.
I mean, that's, yeah.
Anyway, Cubic.
Do you have any... I guess... What rings do you have, anyway?
I have this ring of protection, a ring of silencing, which allows you to just like be silent. It doesn't stop you from casting spells, so you're just completely silent. I have, sorry, it wasn't ring of protection; it was ring of defense. I have this this totem ring. Does a different thing every day. I don't know the specifics. And then there was the ring of the sun.
I would like the Ring of Silence.
Sure. He flicks you over a solid black metal ring.
Have you
With a
tried
gem in
putting
the
the
top.
ring of silence on the ring of the swing sword?
That's not gonna
That is
fit.
an option. You can do that.
And I'm not
Hey.
doing that.
How much is the ring of silence?
Are you looking to just buy the Ring of Silence?
Buy the ring of silence, get the morning sword, and put the ring of silence on it.
Ring
If
of
I can do
Silence
that,
is 250. You have
I
205 extra gold, so that's 45 you would need to pull from each other in order to do that strategy.
I doubt they'll let me do that.
Books.
I
We
doubt
could
they'll
put
let
books
me
into
do
the
that.
satchel. We could just put stuff into the
No.
bag.
No.
We'll put cubic in the bag.
I mean, that wand of sparking, which is pretty useless, that's a few gold.
Yep, but I'm putting it in there.
Okay. Yep, that's an extra 2 gold you got there, so that's 207 in the bag. It's a wand of sparking. It's
Go.
garbage.
Okay, wait, I have an idea.
Yeah.
We put the entirety of hops in there, and we go back to the man in the walls, and we cure him.
That would just kill me. That would kill me on the spot.
Okay,
He would just die.
Just
Also,
the hand.
I would
satchel
just
isn't
die.
the satchel isn't like a bag of holding. It's a bag. He
Okay,
wouldn't
fine.
fit in the bag.
Just the hands then. Just the hands at a time, and then.
The man in the wall hears you suggesting that and is like, "No." Now that I know that's your plan, unfortunately, that would count as giving you money.
Oh
So I
my.
can't do that.
Okay.
Infinite money glitch. Also, if you try, I will just punch you.
God damn it. This is a very disappointing trip.
Oh, sorry, I didn't give you infinite money in the first session.
I guess I just kind of skulk in the
So
corner with my.
you need 43 gold between you guys
Out of
to
character?
do the Mornblade strategy. Yeah.
My character has no money on them. Out of character, what does the Ring of Protection do?
So the Ring of Defense, not Protection.
Sorry, yes.
Ring of Protection is +1/+1. You know, all your saves, all your AC. The Ring of Defense is everything deals 1 less damage to you per die damage it does.
Oh wow.
Holy fuck, that's really good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get that. That's insane.
Okay. Congratulations, you're getting the Ring of Defense.
So wait, if I just use all of the 150 that I have, could I like buy it?
Yes. The Ring of Silence.
Cubic
Yes.
also,
I
it also means
alre-
Cubic doesn't buy it. Cubic already said yes. You have to convince Cubic to give it to you now.
No. The Ring of Silence, and I'll just exchange my Staff of Fireball for the sword.
Okay.
No, I
if
have
it-
the Ring of Silence.
You have
Yeah,
the Ring
Cubic
of
already
Silence?
got the Ring of Silence. Yes.
Oh. Okay, sad. I guess I'll just. I skulk in the corner.
within context, Gibraltar would take 250 for the ring, and then Cubic would get something else.
No. If Cubic wants to kill it.
But Cubic got to agree, right? You'd have to agree.
Yeah, no. I skulk in the corner with my defective Staff of Fireball, which I'm still
I'm
pretty
not
happy about.
wasting 250 on shutting up a sword.
But then you get the sword with none of the downside.
Yeah.
No, there's
There's
downsides.
definitely still downsides to touching that thing.
All right. I'll
Not that you know of.
I touch you.
I have a strong intuition there is.
You're welcome to your strong intuition.
I
You have
turn to
no
Gibraltar.
positive indication.
I turn to Gibraltar and
Oh,
I'll
the
say,
amulet doesn't make me evil.
I tell Gibraltar, please keep that sword for me. I'll come back with the funds to buy it someday.
I mean, you can just get it with instead of the fireballs. Like, that's
Yeah,
fine.
but like it won't shut up.
Again, it'll only be able to talk effectively when it's out of the sheath.
I'm getting it.
And it wants to feed on souls.
I'm getting it.
What part of that doesn't scream necromancy?
As you say, I'm getting it. I turn to you. Do not.
Oh god. I'm feeling a lot of
Do
pressure from
it,
this group.
do it, do it, do it.
Okay. Okay, how do I go about this? Alright, wait, let me see. What do I have? Alright, I lay down the Staff of Fireballs, mage hand the sword into my hand, and then
Misty step out of the store. Okay.
Yes, I'm using a back slot.
You
Slots to
have
leave.
absconded with the Mornblade.
Yes.
Wait, did you not pay for it?
I put down the
so
Staff.
you put down the staff. So that's his item for agreeing to the quest. Is the Mornblade.
I'm breaking that sword.
Find him.
Why,
I'm going to put
why would you break it? Why?
in your sleep.
We're
I'm
shoving
putting
it
that
in the
sword in the
damn
bag.
bag.
No.
Find
Well, it's a
him.
good thing. It's a good thing that he doesn't need to sleep anymore, then, isn't it?
Excuse me? I'm sorry, did you turn into an undead?
No.
He doesn't know that. He doesn't know he doesn't have to sleep anymore.
Yeah.
He just turned into an undead.
He'll stop feeling tired though. He won't feel the urge to sleep.
He turned into an undead.
Alright, I just look at the sword and say,
He's not
"Did you go-"
undead. He's not undead.
That's what I'm. If he doesn't sleep, I'm saying he turned undead and trying to start a crusade.
Okay. Anyway, what are you guys doing now that he's bailed? Are you sticking with your item choices and like following?
Oh yeah, I'm thinking with my item choices.
Yeah, so you took the Ring of Defense, we have the glove, the indestructible glove, and then the Ring of Silence. Okay.
I'd still like to find that
Ring of defense.
You still like to find the calligrapher?
Or the enchanter, I guess?
Yeah, so the enchanter's over here. Okay.
Yeah.
So just with the ring of defense, does it lower a 1 to a 0, or do they not lower a 1?
It does lower ones.
Okay.
So it's -1 damage per damage
So it's
die.
just a tungsten rod.
Okay.
No, because a tungsten rod it would be -1. So like 3d6 gets a -3 from this ring, whereas a d20 is still a d20 -1.
That's how multi-attacks work with tungsten rod and Slay the Spire.
Well, remember, if I attack you with a sword, it's like 1d6 +4, and the +4 doesn't get a -1. So it's not quite a tungsten rod.
Right, but no, that's... Never mind. I
It's
assume
called-
the number of dice is...
Think
Never
of this. If I get hit by a fireball, that's
It's still good.
68 minus 6.
Anyway, so Cubic was going to visit the enchanter. Is everyone following?
If I see Nevlon, I'm punching him.
Priority before that, before you go to the enchanter, I'm just gonna stop into a random store, pick up some clothes, and head out.
Does my cloak get returned to? Oh no, I guess it got returned. The magic. I'm kind of just following them, but like just very safely in the distance. I'm sure they'll calm down. I say to the sword.
Yeah. How much gold would I, or how much money do I spend if I just buy like standard clothes?
I think fine clothes is like 10, so like standard clothes would be only like 2, 5.
2 gold?
Yeah, 2 to 5, somewhere in there.
I roll
I
a
keep forgetting how
perception check
stupid
to
the
find
economy in
anything.
D&D is.
So you can think of like 1 copper as like nothing. 10 copper is like a round of drinks. And then 100
but,
copper
like-
is 1 silver, 100 silver is 1 gold. So like a gold can be thought of as like $100 bill.
Yeah, 2 gold for just like a t-shirt
It's
and
a full
pants.
outfit.
Damn.
You're getting a full outfit.
Fair. That's fair.
And they're not mass-produced.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah,
have
that's
an
fair.
industry. It's
They
all
don't have-
knit or done on a loom or something.
They don't have Chinese kids working in factories.
Yeah, they don't have sweatshops. Anyway, you're at the enchanter. Fine fellow in yellow. And by the way, his entire being is glowing yellow, like the robes themselves. So his skin, even though you can tell his skin is normally white, because of the lighting, he's appearing fully yellow.
Wait. Cubic, do you have, like, just because you mentioned the undead thing, does your character have an affinity for the undead or something?
No.
Or, like, okay, just curious.
Anyway, so he greets you, he welcomes you into the store, and he recognizes the Ring of Silence that you got from Gibraltar, and is like, did Gibraltar send you this way?
Yes, he did.
A pleasure as always to make good with his customers. Are you paying, or is simply window shopping?
I'm sorry, I doubt I have the money to afford anything you offer right now.
Fully reasonable. Then what brings you here?
I was looking to see if you had any parchment suitable for scribing scrolls.
Just plain paper? I can absolutely provide that.
Yeah, that... I wasn't sure where else to ask.
Alright,
The
so
scrolls
he
that we
brings
have,
out a set of blank scrolls.
Can we show him the scrolls we have? Well, I can't because I'm
Sure.
still out. I'm still out and about.
He ditched us.
Yeah. And Cubic doesn't have any.
Sure, yeah, they have like a few.
I have you.
No, Cubic didn't get any. He wasn't there
I
at the
don't- I
time
have
when they were being
some.
distributed. Yeah, you did. So anyway, yeah, he brings out some blank parchment for you.
How much would that be?
Well, I had intended to be using them, so I'm gonna have to raise the prices just a little bit. So for the 5, 1 gold. Normally, that's actually really expensive for parchment.
I'm not sure where else to ask in this town, but I'm gonna have to say no. Sorry.
That's just fine. Is that all you're looking for? Because I can point you towards the. There's a. God damn it. What's the term for it? It's like a bulletin board for markets.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Not quest. The
Whatever
other
that
one.
is. That would be helpful.
Yeah, whatever that is.
Yeah, so that's over here.
Oh, by the way,
So you can just post up what you want someone to bring and when and where they can find you.
by the
As we,
while
like,
I'm
make our way-
out, can I do an esoteric rite? So like just regain a packet slot. It takes 1 minute.
Sure. To do what?
Esoteric rite. It regains 1 expended packet slot.
Okay.
Yeah. Now I have a packet slot
Choosing
now.
your voice.
Alright.
As we make our way out of the shop, I go, maybe we could pass by the church. Maybe they might have some parchment scrolls there.
Maybe.
By the way, as I'm telling them, can I tell if they've calmed down?
So you're still like over here from where you did the Misty Step, right?
Yeah.
So they're not like hunting you down, but they also don't look like, you know, they're super friendly either.
Oh god. I guess I'll just quietly tail them.
Okay. Roll stealth. You're needing to beat their passive perception.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
I believe that's 14.
Oh wow, I have a +5 to stealth. And I don't.
All right, so they know you're following them.
Wait. What did you roll?
A 5 + 5, that's 10.
I have a 10 passive perception. So do I see him or not?
You don't, but
Okay.
Cubic would, so Cubic knows they're there. And he's the one who cares.
Yeah.
And I would too, but he would just like let him lurk behind. It's fine.
So I noticed Nevlon.
Yeah,
Yeah, following
you know
us.
he's following you from a distance.
I'd like to stare directly at whoever I saw on the list and start walking towards him.
Oh god. I don't know.
Nevlon, what are you doing?
And Nene on him.
I'm running.
Are you like fleeing town or fleeing into town?
I'm fleeing into town.
Okay. All right, so he starts running north.
No, I don't think it. How close was he from us when this happened?
About 40 feet.
Okay, never mind.
So are we gonna make our way to the church or not?
Well, they just ran off.
Yeah,
no,
but that's
I'm
still the
going.
3 of you.
I'm chasing.
Oh, you're also chasing. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So
they just ran off.
The chase continues. You guys have the exact same movement speed, as far as I'm aware. So the only one who could break the stalemate is Seven's character.
Yes, because I have 40 feet movement speed.
So
Yeah, that
are
beats mine.
you running him down?
I mean, I just see the other two people start running, so I'm just following them. I don't know why they're running.
Okay, so you're not engaged in the chase. All right, so now I just need to figure out where you run to. So let's start going. Every time there's a block break, I'll ask. So Uzair, you're here.
Yeah.
Right or north?
I keep going straight.
All right, right here.
Yep.
Where are we
guess
going?
I go left.
Okay. Where are you going?
Left, queuing
Wait,
left.
I'm sorry. I'm just gonna say, I actually don't follow the group. I just see them run away. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm alone now.
Go. I
You're
go
lost
left.
in the city now.
I go left. I keep going left. Left. Down. Yeah, I guess I continue downwards until I see. I guess I'll just move towards where Hops is, and not knowing that they're there.
All right, so you meet up back up with Hops over here.
All right. I say, hey, can you keep? Hey, don't tell them I'm here, and I can't hide enough.
I see you like going towards me. I see the other two following behind you.
This corner right here.
I wasn't
roll
As I
following.
see, wait. But no, as I see you approaching me and the other one following you, I put my arm out and just try hitting, like, you know when like you're running and someone puts their arm out, you just whack into their arm?
Clothesline, yeah.
Wait,
I'm gonna clothesline them.
wait,
Roll to hit.
wait. Before you do, because I didn't chase
Yes?
either. So as he gets in, hello?
Oh yeah, you're good.
Oh, sorry. As he gets in range, and that's within 30 feet, he'll pull out a little hand mirror and kind of hold it up, and he'll go, "There is no spoon," and he'll cast Sanctuary on him. So any attack has to make a Wisdom saving throw of 14.
Wait, on Nevlon?
Yes,
Why are you sanctuarying Nevlon?
he's trying to defuse the situation.
Thank you for the
I-
candle.
Okay, sure.
I mean,
So
Nevlon's
you need
being
to be
chased,
14
right?
And then also attack.
But
Yeah,
also,
Nevlon's
like-
being chased by Cubic.
Yeah, he's
Also,
trying to
like, you would
defuse the
have no idea that
situation. So he put Sanctuary on
That's
Nevlon.
fair. But also, like, you wouldn't know I'm attacking him until like the last second.
Well, he's being chased. That's all he knows. So he's
Fair.
trying a diffusing.
Doesn't matter. I got a 17.
Oh God.
Oh well, sorry.
Okay. Roll the hit. +5. 14 to hit.
Oh, my armor class is 14. Is that it?
Ian's beats. Right?
Yep.
What?
Yeah,
Yes.
so in ties, the aggressor wins.
Okay.
So as you like run, you're like, don't tell it, boom. As you just like flip, hit the floor.
Oh God.
Alright, make a dexterity saving throw or go prone.
I'm making a dex saving. I'm good dex. Oh, come on.
Alright, so you are knocked to the ground, which would be enough for Cubic to catch up.
Yes.
Hey, listen. The sword is useful. The sword is useful.
How?
You can hear a muffled voice say, "I'm useful! Please! I've been trapped in that back room for so long!"
Oh, come on. I feel bad for it now. I thought it was useful, but
That thing is cursed. I promise you.
I swear I'm not! Please!
it is my curse to bear, Bella.
No,
Here, I can
no, it's
solve
not.
all of this very easily. I turn to Bella. Take the sword. You're Bella. Sorry, you're a wizard, right?
Yes.
Take the sword. See if there's any magical problems with, I don't know, some spell you have, and then give it back. We'll see.
I'm not letting go of
Not
it. I'm
that kind of
keeping it. I'm not letting go of it. I'm keeping it.
Well,
Not that kind
I
of
know
wizard.
that Uzera has Detect Magic, so...
Yes.
Okay, I guess I'm expanding another spell slot then. Alright, if
I
I
don't trust
cast...
your word. I don't trust your word for detect magic, though.
That is actually an important point.
Very
yeah,
fair.
You could just lie.
He might not trust anything.
Okay, how about
because
You
it's
also
already
might.
messed up.
we can take it to the enchanter. We can take it to the enchanter, ask if there's anything wrong with it.
A neutral party, good idea.
Okay. Let's go back to the enchanter.
Okay. Wait, or could I just ask? Wait, can I just secretly whisper to the man in the walls? Be like, hey, will you lie for me?
I am holding Nevlon by the collar this whole time.
Oh god.
So the man in the wall responds to with, "I don't have to lie."
Oh. Okay, then I guess I'll let them take me to the enchanter.
Okay, you are dragged by the collar to the enchanter, who welcomes you back in like, "Hi, fancy seeing you so soon.
I'll be extremely roughed up. I'll be like, hello.
You look like you got thrown through a wood chipper."
Something like that. Can you take a look at this sword and tell them that there's nothing wrong?
The Morn Blade, right?
Yes.
Yes. Looking at the handle. Oh god, I remember when Gibraltar bought that thing back for me. You guys are worried about curses, right? Yeah, no, that's it. I mean, it technically is cursed, but it doesn't do anything bad.
See, that's right.
My jaw just drops open.
Yeah. So the thing
What's
is,
the definition of not doing anything bad?
So curses are innate effects that, like, air quotes, negatively affect you. So what this does is it gives you some properties of like an undead being. It doesn't make you undead, doesn't kill you, but it gives you some of the like effects. So like you'll be vulnerable to like radiant damage, for example. Like that's bad. But on the plus side, it'll give you, you know, undead will recognize you as undead, so they won't attack you. You won't need to sleep anymore. You won't need to eat or drink anymore. It's
Wait, I could just add radiant damage to my attacks.
and that's all that the curse does, is give you those properties. In terms of it being alive, yeah, it's alive and a little evil, but like it's you control it, right?
No, it's a good boy. Tell them, sword.
It like hesitates briefly before saying, I'm a good boy.
Good boy. I put it in its sheath. I need more voices in my head. The man in the walls is.
Well, you can get 3 voices in your head in this campaign.
Let's
You already
go.
got one.
4.
The Morn Blade can only do that if you're touching it. Otherwise, it speaks literally. And then you haven't encountered the 3rd voice yet. So.
4, me.
No, you have a unique voice that doesn't get shared with other people.
That's fair.
Now I would like to go to the alchemist, buy a few potions, and then we could head back to that little dungeon area. How much are potions?
We had a few other things
Potions
we
are
need to
relatively
do.
cheap.
You say relatively. I don't know what relative is.
You'd be able to buy them since you didn't do the 250 for the ring.
Yeah, no, I just seriously that someone like this has money.
I have 150. I could buy at least 3 potions.
And he has a
0. I chose
207
to
from the
start.
bag. He technically
I chose
has
to start with no starting
357
items.
right now.
Well, technically, the 250 is mine.
357 gold.
Technically, the 5 is mine. Technically, 5 of that is mine.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. And you might argue that the 200 from the orb should be split, so 50. So he would have 202 because there's his 150 and then the his 50 share, and then the sparking is 2.
Oh wow! Why did
What were you doing there?
That's a nat 20.
Nothing. I'm just testing the dice.
Yeah, that's a
You
nice
sure
nat 20.
you're not
No,
you're not doing something?
I was testing the dice. Nothing more than that.
Right. Okay.
If I was Brother Candle, I would absolutely use that nat 20 to steal something from someone.
No.
That 20 was mine, and I'm doing it to must steal the sword from.
Hey, if you want to become undead, just tell me.
I mean, like, I already
not
am,
undead.
so like, it wouldn't change anything.
You're not undead. You only get the undead properties while you're like holding the item.
I guess while I'm in
I think
ownership.
it would change nothing with my character. I already have all those properties.
So
I mean, it
you
would
add-
reduce your body temperature. It would reduce your
They
body
would and give you radiant weakness.
and give you radiant weakness. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you guys want to
All
go to the
negative.
alchemist now?
I will just say I did want to go to the church.
Okay. Let me see if I can actually
Um,
find the goddamn thing.
Yeah.
There it is. All right, you're at the church.
Okay. Anything happens when I step into the church?
No.
What
Oh,
about
okay.
However, as he steps into the church with the board blade, there is a deep pang within Nevlon, and the Morn blade also like shouts, "Ah!" Oh.
I guess I step outside then, I guess.
Okay. The effect immediately stops when you cross the threshold again.
Damn, I thought that would happen for me. Okay.
Can I give like the infinite bottle hops and say, hey, can you ask them to bless this?
An
take
infinite
it, yeah.
bottle of holy water.
Yes.
Unfortunately, it would just bless the water that's currently in the bottle.
Damn it.
You can see,
Technically,
that's still
and-
useful. That's still useful.
Um,
but
Excuse
Well,
me.
technically, holy water can't be diluted, so that bottle is always going to be holy water.
no. So the thing is, it can't be diluted, but it can run out. So what's functionally happening is regular water is being put at the top, and the holy water is pouring out.
And use like a half
Pour
bottle.
all the holy water at once. Yeah. As long as we only pour half of it at a time, we're good.
Excuse, just to let you guys know, with the right amount of powdered silver, I can bless the water.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
That is actually good to know.
So that's an option if you ever need.
Yeah, so I will go in, and as I walk into the church,
I
Gonna
stay outside.
open up my phone. I'm just gonna open up my phone to look at the map.
But he doesn't have any powdered silver on him, so he can't cast it at the moment.
Oh, it's just a church. Can you give me a little description of the church?
Yeah. So the church itself has 3 big rooms. The 2 on the sides are reserved for a combination of storage and people's like resting quarters, whereas the central main room is a long hall filled with pews, bookcases along the wall, and various other like conveniences for the church. It's lit primarily by windows, which are high up on the wall and letting in sunlight, which is paradoxically coming from both sides, despite the fact that there's no way for the sun to actually do that. And then at the very back, there is the priestess discussing something with someone else in a robe.
I will make my way over.
And I will just kind of like stand there silently, waiting for them to finish talking.
All right, because you approached them, they wrap up the conversation. You can tell that they're doing that because of your presence. And then the priestess comes over to greet you, like, and what brings you to our church, young miss?
I don't really. Someone told me to come over here for help. I had recently lost my memories. A bout of amnesia hit me, and someone told me that maybe you guys could help me.
Would you happen to know the source? Is this a curse, a injury, perhaps? That is an amazing name, Ken. You should have recommended that.
Hops is better.
Better than Jessica Rabbit? Hell no.
I don't know who Jessica Rabbit is.
That's why.
The
You should have.
sexiest Toon character.
Rule 34. plus-
No.
Yeah, keep that in. Keep that in.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, do you know the source of your amnesia?
I like sit there, like I was gonna stand there thinking. I'm not too fully sure.
All right. Well, I can certainly take a look at you for curses. As the priestess walks over, she puts a hand on your head and starts to say some words. You don't quite understand the incantation itself, not being a priestess yourself, or a cleric, sorry. But after a few seconds of them talking, you start feeling a headache mounting. And it doesn't seem to be getting any better as she keeps talking.
I winced an eye and I told myself to endure it for a bit.
Okay. After about 15 seconds, you start getting flashes. However, the pain gets substantially worse with each one. You remember the whale. You remember this big iron beast. You remember being a fighter, engaged in some battle. And then finally, she pulls her hand back because there's like smoke is coming off. And she just pulls away. The visions end and the headache very quickly recedes.
As she pulled away, I like kind of pull back myself too. Like put my hands on my head gently and just like, thank you for trying.
Well, I can say with certainty that there's no curses. Whatever this is something else. Doesn't appear to be an injury, however, so you'll have to be looking for other sources of help. I cannot simply heal this.
Thank you for your time. And one more thing, I pull out the infinite water flask. Do you mind also blessing this for a friend of mine? An acquaintance of mine.
She calls over the person she was previously talking to. Actually, this is a perfect time for this acolyte to earn his credit for this. Would you please? After a frighteningly long amount of time for how simple a procedure this is, he hands you a blessed, endless bottle of water.
Yay.
Cool.
Can I just like from the distance outside the church? Yeah, let's go. We can now defeat that hole. Like in the distance.
On the Mournblade.
Oh god, the pain! The Mournblade can die, by the way. You can kill
Oh
it.
my god! Hey, stop it! Hey, brother, Candle, tell him to stop. Tell her to stop.
Stop. What? Stop what again?
They didn't start pouring holy water on the Mournblade. That was a...
No.
It was a joke. It was a joke. And I thank them again for their help, and I dropped like 1 or 2 gold pieces into the ties just as a thank you.
Yeah, from my fireball stuff.
Yeah.
And I make my way out.
Make him away.
Okay. You exit the building. Anyone else doing anything in the church?
I'm gonna say Cubic was supposed to ask for parchment. If Cubic's not here, I'll ask for him.
Okay, yeah. So for 1 gold, you'll be receiving like 20 per.
How much was the offer with the other guy again?
Like,
1 for 5.
Yeah, I'll do the 1 for 20.
No, we can't hear you. We
Yeah,
haven't
not
been
me.
hearing you for a while.
Yeah,
Oh.
your audio's been degrading over time.
Yeah.
It was like corrupted for a while, and
Yeah,
I
it
just
might be your
I thought
mic,
you just
like-
weren't saying anything.
Yeah, maybe try like tightening your mic's aux cable or something.
That could be it. Plugging it in and again.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Plug
what-
it
that's
in,
how-
plug it in.
Yeah, so you get 20 scrolls and then some calligraphy supplies. So you get a full kit.
Is Cubic talking?
No, we cannot.
They might be. We just can't hear them.
Damn. More technical difficulties.
Just keep typing. It's fine.
Yeah.
The session's nearly over anyway.
Cubic, maybe
so
does
you
your
got your
computer
parchments.
have an
That
auto mic?
leaves the alchemist, right? Visiting the alchemist.
Yeah.
I want to get some potions.
All right, time to meet the third NPC here that can kill you all.
Oh boy.
God, are these people are that strong?
Yeah. So the enchanter, Gibraltar, and the alchemist are all really powerful.
Like what level, I guess?
Two of them are level 20. Gibraltar is not, but he has a lot of like quality equipment to work with. So that was the enchanter was here, so alchemist would be.
Why doesn't the man in the walls just use these guys? Oh my god.
Because they know about him and are disengaged.
Okay.
They have their own shit going on. You can actually delve into their plots if you want, but that's not today's thing. Not today's thing. So we visit the alchemist. Woo! Where I could report a new monster. So that would be done at either of the three noble families or with the guard. So you could do that like on the way out.
No.
Not my
You
sword.
don't know.
Not my sword.
Cubic doesn't know about me.
Yeah, so you'd probably just do that on the way out.
Yeah,
Oh
true.
my God.
Yeah, so you just tell the guard on the way out. Anyway, so alchemist time.
I don't know. Oh, wait.
I didn't drop an
As
image of this
Cubic
guy,
starts-
but,
As Cubic starts telling the guard, my eyes widen. As I'm like, shh, please. Oh, wait,
Yeah,
never mind.
and I turn to Bella. I'm like, no.
too late. Anyway, so we're at the alchemist. You mentioned looking for healing potions. We're looking for anything else.
What kind of potions do you have, my good sir, or ma'am?
I can make anything.
Can I have another herbalism kit just so I have extra?
Yeah, just pay the standard price for it. That's not what I'm looking for.
By the way, I have a question. If I have a bottle of water, can you turn that into a potion, like within the bottle? Well, I guess that's
So
That would dilute.
That would dilute.
So that would do it. Yeah.
Not the
It's
holy
not
water.
pulp.
That would go away.
Yeah, it's not pulp butter.
Oh wow, these are expensive. Excuse me.
Well, no.
Don't worry, potions here are cheaper. So whatever the base number is divided by 2. That's what the alchemist does. Remember, he's level 20. He don't need shit.
Yeah, he's probably got 100,000 GP just.
He's wearing 100,000 GP. That's
Oh my.
His armor is made of GP.
Anyone want to pickpocket?
well, he is. That's more the enchanter. You know, his full yellow outfit. But anyway, yeah. So the alchemist greets you. He looks like a crazy, weird old man. He's wearing glasses. He actually needs them. However, it looks like 2 different pairs of glasses that were just fused together in the middle. Not like one actual pair of glasses.
How much money do we got in the bag?
So you have 207, and then you spent 204 in the bag.
What do you guys think?
And
about
the two I gave to the ties.
That's what I counted for. So 2 with the tithe and then 1 for the scrolls.
Oh yeah.
How about just 4 healing potions, 1 for each?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear
Yes.
Finally.
4 healing potions?
Yeah, I'm asking the party. How do you feel about 4?
I'm good with that.
Okay, yeah, so it's 100 gold.
Just out of the bag.
Yeah, alright, out of the bag. So the bag now has 104 in it. And each of you gets a regular potion of healing. That's 2d4 plus 2.
By the way, could you tell us what this bottle of water is? We know it has holy water. how it works?
Oh yeah, so that'd be more of an enchanter question,
Oh,
not an
God damn
alchemist.
it.
But you will just say you walk down to the enchanter to ask him. So that draws on water wherever it is nearby. It has a range of like 500 miles, and if there is fresh water, it'll just.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
100
There's
miles?
fresh water with 500 miles.
500.
And there's very few places on Earth, or sorry, not Earth. It's is it Faerun? Whatever the planet's name is, that wouldn't have fresh water within 500 miles, and you really shouldn't be visiting them anyway. So it should pretty much work wherever.
All right. I guess we're ready for the dungeon now. I guess.
Reporting the beast would probably tell Nevlon and Ken who I am, right?
Oh yes.
Yes. Well, wait, no, because you could have been spotted by. Seven could have been spotted by someone else after the fight.
Sure.
Yeah.
Or
But,
before the fight, because he doesn't remember that.
Nevlon would probably if she knows about if she knows about the beast and is a wizard, he would probably get slightly suspicious, but nothing else.
That's fine. No one's ever called Belfyn smart, despite his previously 19 intelligence.
Oh,
All right,
well.
so boom, 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 boom. Tell the
19.
guard. The guard now knows. All right, they'll keep an eye out for this beast,
Uh,
and
uh,
they'll probably get put on the mission board at some point.
Can I just go up to the guard and be like, forgive my friend, he's a bit crazy. There's no such BC. And then I go back.
Unfortunately, that would be extremely obvious, so Cubic would know you did that.
I mean, I guess we don't. Since we don't know who Bella is, I don't think it would be tell him that. Oh yeah, our friend over here is just a beast. Beast. So I won't
Ken,
be.
are you sure
No,
you're
no.
just kidding about that?
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I'll let you do it.
Nope.
I will let you do it.
Nope.
You sure?
I'm not gonna screw the party over.
No. I want you to do this. It would be hilarious.
Still undo?
He might. Should I roll
Whatever
for
it is, do
intent?
it.
How would I roll for intent?
Okay. All right. So I skip intent. You just draw a card.
Okay.
But you decide how many cards you want to draw.
Oh, just one.
Wait.
Just
Wait,
one.
No. What?
Nothing.
one.
We're
Okay.
doing something on the side.
Sorry, D22.
Just D20.
Okay. So we rolled a 16. Okay.
Oh, you rolled it. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Ace of Spades, Donjon.
Oh boy.
Donjo? I don't like the sound of that.
Okay.
So you are trapped in an extra dimensional sphere. The man in the wall pulls you back and tells you, "What the fuck, dude?"
I'm sorry, you went
I
back
thought
to Jerusalem?
I thought I could, maybe be useful to the party for once.
Oh, but you saved my life. You're very useful. I mean, you tried saving my life, and you were.
I got beat down, so don't worry about that.
Say what, Bella? Say what, Bella?
What?
You said something?
No?
Just something came through. You're
Alright.
fine.
Alright, just making sure. Alright.
Yeah.
So yes, please,
the
let's
man in the wall
continue
just
on.
sends you back. All right.
Can I try? I reach for the deck.
Punch him. I rolled to punch him.
No, let it happen. Let it happen.
Hey, you also get sent into the extra dimensional void and pulled back.
I think this is fate to not. Okay.
Isn't that-
Refresh this page.
Sorry, before we continue, is that one the card that destroyed it? That card reset itself back into the deck?
Okay, we rolled 16 two times in a row, I suppose.
Yeah, you just happened to.
No, but Boomy, does that card specify it resets itself back into the deck? Because if it doesn't, the card gets destroyed.
That's actually a good question.
It does not appear in the deck again.
Okay, so then we get the one after that. Ruin.
Oh no.
Who's carrying the Satchel of Disenchanting?
Nevlon.
No. That was the Satchel of Disenchanting. That was Hops, I think.
No, I gave it to you.
You did?
Yeah.
Yep.
Nevlon had
That
it.
was the first thing I did.
You are now 104 gold cheaper. Would you like to do it again?
Yes.
Look, we just disenchant the.
What do you mean cheaper?
Why
What
am I like
happened?
this?
Okay. Rogue.
Okay, this one seems nice.
When you hit a target with a weapon
Ooh.
attack while holding this card, you deal an extra 66. So your next
do-
attack does an extra 66 damage.
Okay.
Attack. Well, you also just not hold the card when you use it.
So yeah, I guess I'll.
66 per long rest.
Oh.
It doesn't go away.
So wait, I can just keep this and like just have it stack up D6
No, the card
No,
destroys
it's-
itself
no,
after
it's-
use.
Nope. It can't be used again until the next dawn. Meaning it can't be
Oh.
used again.
Well, no,
It-
but
wait.
if the card gets reset after use and you pull it again, you can't use it again until the next dawn.
Once a card is drawn, it fades from existence unless.
Oh, it's not the full of the gesture. Okay. So yeah, you get one instance of 66 force damage on your next weapon attack.
Okay.
Anyone else?
Wait, while you're holding the card, so you can not hold the card. You just have the card in his bag and wait.
I mean, someone could steal the card.
Oh, wait, actually, Gibraltar's not going to let you walk away with the deck.
No.
So he takes the card back. Now Gibraltar deals 66 on his next weapon.
Damn it! Damn it! Since
Hey,
we,
thanks.
I
Appreciate
think
that.
I think there's a
Hey,
lesson here,
Gibraltar.
guys. Let's keep moving.
his Gibraltar.
Okay.
Can we at least put that card in the bag of?
Fuck it, these
No.
idiots gambled. Let's go.
No, we end the session. We end the session. You
Fine.
guys are leaving towards the dungeon. All right.
All right.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Like those guys.
Like those guys and subscribe to those guys.
Hit the bell.